Trinidad and Tobago has given so much to the world. The steel pan, carnival, goat racing, and best of all, the world-famous zinger was invented right here in 1984, setting the standard of delicious fried chicken sandwiches forever. Get the double-breaded, extra juicy 100% Trini Zinger only at KFC. The KFC Zinger, proud to be a Trini. You're welcome, world.
When we drink it, when we chill it, when we live it, we drink it. Stop, stop, stop. Oh yeah, make it up, drink it up. Oh yes, keep the joy, retro. 95 is we take. It's only time we drink. Let me drink.
You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics playing the best in TNT music.
You're listening to The Grind.
Sometimes life rough and you want give up and nothing now go on nice. When you feel like you just starting up and you can't go by. When you smile through the pain in your life but you really walk right. When the burden's too much and you feel like give up, boy. Life how we journey, sometimes easy, sometimes hard. I feel fight with your might and strength, but don't forget your heart too. In your heart you are a lion. In your heart you are a lion, yeah. So you feel shine your light and win your fight like a champion and say after me. Never give up in a life from you know you are a champion. Never give up in a life from you know you are a champion. Little but alone.
868, it's all about the grind.
Yeah. Never give up in a life from you know you are a champion. Never give up in a life from you know you are a champion. And never give up in a life from you know you are a champion. Little but alone. I say little but alone, yeah.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen,
You are a champion.
welcome to it. Feels so good to be back. Welcome to The Grind, the best in TNT music. Yours truly, Chromatics, DJ Trav. We have not seen you since the 1-year anniversary party at Silhouettes. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to come back and do a show just to talk about it, you know, Trav. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you on behalf of our radio.fm for an amazing, amazing experience. If you weren't there that night, well, boy, I tell you, you missed out. It was incredible, and I can't wait for our 2nd-year anniversary because we gotta go bigger because we ram out the Silhouettes, you dig? But ladies and gentlemen, this is The Grind playing the best in TNT music, and we have a action-packed, a full action-packed episode for you all today. When I tell you, we have 2 interviews. We have the one, the only Orlando Octave. Now, you all, if you're a fan of The Grind and you've been listening to this program for over a year now, you would know the kind of the music that we play from Orlando and how we promote and support his stance and his message and the great music that he's been putting out for the past few years, you know what I mean? And we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty with it, you know what I mean? Then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on the screen, if you're on the YouTube live right now, you would notice that aside from our sponsor, KFC, who's always been powering The Grind, we have Stag. We welcome Stag, a man's bear, DJ Trav Bear, my bear, all of we bear, to The Grind, you know what I mean? Celebrating 50 years, 50 moments to celebrate, right? We welcome Stag to The Grind, and we're going to be having the brand manager of Stag for a quick interview. to talk about everything and the 50th anniversary, you know what I mean? Big up the Pearl on the inside. So y'all already know what to do. Make sure and share up the live, right? Take the YouTube, share up the live. And of course, most importantly, the best in TNT music. And we have a bag of new tune to play. You just heard from Amy, right? With a track called Champion. Yeah, man, this is the grind. Make sure and share it up. Let's go. DJ Trav.
868, it's all about the grind.
Why never catch the feeling? Baby, you know what the deal is. I know a way to go in the morning for a vibe. I know you want to free it. All of these signs revealing. Don't let me waste the time. Come along for the ride. And before you know, yeah, it's up in the air. You back it up right there. Show me your love and bring that waste of mine. No, you're pretty like shine up in my face when you laugh at me. Your body tight, you it off for me. Fall in our best line and give thanks for life. Yeah, and we go down like licky-ticky, 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 licky-ticky. We have a style like licky-ticky, 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 the way she go like licky-ticky, 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 licky-ticky. Come and we jam like licky-ticky, licky-ticky, licky-ticky. That's the vibe, yeah. That's the vibe, come get it, yo. Hit me with the one drop and let it go. Anywhere the girl, them a dead there, yo. When you're
The grind.
Baby, come, now we live it up. Tell me when you wanna build it up. Let's get hotter, send it up. You know we like that, yeah. Cause we vibe on top. Yeah, we play every day. And we don't stop. Cause we got love to share.
You're listening to the grind. The grind.
Oh, nah, nah. Girl, you are the one, say me ready, yo. Come here for the rum and a rendezvous. Keep it for me nice and steady, yo. And we got jam like licky-ticky, 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 licky-ticky.
So what?
We have a style like licky-ticky, 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 the way she go like licky-ticky, 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 licky-ticky. Come now we jam like licky-ticky, licky-ticky, licky-ticky. That's the vibe, yeah. I must say, your loving have me moving all straight. Feel like I get you off of my brain.
So we say some brand new music. Shout out to DJ Andy Pooh on the inside, yeah man.
Only escape, unfortunately living in my
Coming down from Paragon,
my heart and my brain.
featuring Feng Shui.
When you're not in my personal space, my mind.
This one on your Mind Games, brand new
I
thing.
just think of you more than anything. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm real good boy, but with you I'm a gentleman. Can't think you straight when you keep it listen. I might just pay for them dreams that you selling. Why fight that good fight when I know I could never win? Sinking fast, now I'm deeper than ever. Still can't take myself out the zone. I just get it. These side effects may occur when I think of you, girl. Yeah. I must say.
And with a month off, when I tell you that email was full of our big bangers. We're gonna get into it.
I'm always going out of my way.
I think we have like
to you.
3 brand new tunes back to back, yeah?
Unfortunately,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grind, the best in TNT music, I tell you.
Place. When you're not in my personal space, my mind does make it hard to mash bricks. Girl, I just think of you more than anything. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm a real good boy, but with you, I'm a gentleman. Can't think too straight when you keep it guessing. I might just pay for them dreams that you selling. Why fight that good fight when I know I could never win? Sinking fast, now I'm deeper than ever. Still can't take myself out the zone. I just get it. These side effects may occur when I think of you, girl. Yeah, yeah, that's on my mind. Yeah. But I'm the type of guy who try to keep things private. You can't deny it, girl. You see me trying to open up my mind, so don't be shy. Just look inside it. So
shout out to Kashif, locked on.
This war I'm fighting, I've been fighting like I'm fighting.
Easy Shiloh.
My mind is It's how my mind.
So we got a brand new one coming out. As I said, the next 3 songs are brand new music, right?
It's how my mind.
That was Paragon featuring Funk Sway.
Wine pan me.
Now I want to introduce your letter artist. Now she's been on the station before on Rebel Radio. Shout out to Rebel Radio.
Even though my bus.
Incredible episode Saturday. Go on, we gonna talk more about that later, right? But I want to introduce you to her artist. She goes by the name of Curvisha, and the track is called Moon. She has an EP coming out just now, so you know we're gonna be bringing her on the grind. So DJ Trav, get into that, man. Yeah.
So come now with that song.
You're listening to the grind.
I just want some time to ease my mind on fire. Feelings kinda shifty, healing taking time. But the mood on my mind, on my heart inclined. Things take time. And I just want to wrestle. Take it nice and slow to ease the stress. Yeah. Sometimes I don't feel to get up. I keep my eyes on high. I will touch the sky. Yeah. Cause the moon on my mind, on my heart inclined.
You're listening to the grind.
I just want some time to ease my mind on fire. Feelings kinda shifty, healing taking time. But the mood on my mind, on my heart inclined. Things take time. And I just want to wrestle. Take it nice and slow to ease the stress. Yeah. Sometimes I don't feel to get up. Keep my eyes on high. I will touch the sky. Yeah. Cause the mood on my mind, on my heart inclined. The mood on my mind, on my heart inclined.
She goes by the name of Kavisha. Track is called Moon. I tell you, get familiar.
I just want to wrestle. Take it nice and slow to ease the stress, yeah. Sometimes I don't feel to get too.
868, it's all about the grind.
Eyes on high, I'll touch the sky, yeah. On my mind.
Put some flames in the comments if you're feeling that one. Easy Tevin, Isaacs, King Stoney, Shiloh, JL, Willow, Bantan OG, DJ Annie Pooh, and my brethren Quill, who did not come and introduce himself at the anniversary party.
I walk like a madman on this road alone. Working on my dreams, starting my trust.
So some brand new music again.
Have it etched on my sleeve, yeah, my heart and soul. I know.
Artist goes by the name of Breezy does it. This one is called More Love. Shout out to the True Talk No Life family here.
Some say they want it, but I need it. Use it or lose it, they could take it away. If you don't know it, you can feel it. So to myself, I give some love every day.
If you're now joining us, welcome to the #1 Trinidad and Tobago music show in the world. And especially in the country, I tell you that.
Get enough, and use a little more love. You're listening to the grind.
Artist goes by the name of Breezy does it.
I walk like a madman on this road.
Track is called More Love.
Working on my dreams, starting my trust.
You're listening to the grind.
Have it etched on my sleeve, yeah, my heart and soul. I know, as long as I'm still kicking, I will hit my goals. Some say they want it, but I need it. Use it or lose it, they could take it away. If you don't know it, you can feel it. So to myself, I give some love every day. Cause some people when you lay down flat, they give them love and they can't get you back. Lord, I know that feeling so rough, and I can't get enough. Use a little more love.
Sorry, Madam Director.
If you know it, then go and show some love. Some people gonna hate you for the color of your skin, and there's no vibes, nah. Some people gonna hate you for the clothes that you're in, and there's no vibes, Can use a little more love. Can use a little more love. Can use a little more.
Yes, Boomtown, I missed it. I missed my music. I'm an artist friend, man. Sensual, man. Yeah.
And if you know it, then come on, show some love. Fine, that a feeling. Vroom, to the bedroom speeding. Expensive, why not leaving? Who cares if the neighbors peeping, girl? I wanna dance the night away.
You're listening to the grind.
Alright, I getting excited. I can't be pulling up so much. We have too much tune to drop. But shout out to my brother Michael Teja when I tell you he mash up the anniversary party, eh?
You have a vibe, that a feeling.
And I feel 2023 is the year for Teja to take it all the way.
Can't if the neighbors peeping, girl. I wanna dance the night away. With you in the Benz, girl, I have the right away. Say now, baby girl, dance the night away. Relocate to the house on the hill, yeah, that's the hideaway. Look how you have me like a romantic. In on the bed, baby, slow dance it. You know I love it when you turn and twist. Full moon with the candles lit, yeah. Go, baby, tonight, no sleeping. Yeah, baby, tonight, you go feel it. Yeah, baby, tonight, no sleeping. Baby, tonight, I'm feeling. Take your jam like bedroom bully. Ring on finger, I'm in that fully. Yeah, you gal, bend that for me. The way you feel, gal, naturally. But if you feel for the late night loving, dinner to dread, have a whole lot of it. Breakfast and bed, baby, don't worry. I'll do anything just to see you happy. Permanent for you, no layoff. I make sure the host don't pay off.
He's the Kingston. He said the party was sauce.
You make me feel like going on.
Watch me.
For the rest of our lives, girl.
I tell you, I can't wait for the second year anniversary. I never wanted to grow old so much more in my life. You dig?
Now, baby girl, dance the night away.
Here's the Boomtown.
To the house on the hill, yeah, dance the
Doing a kind of maths in the maths in the back there. If you're on YouTube, Instagram, rather, make sure and head over to the website, ourradio.fm, or head over to our YouTube, because we live there with the proper audio, yeah?
Tonight, no sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, tonight, you go feel it. Yeah, baby, tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grind, 100% TNT music. DJ Trav, play our next artist who is in the anniversary party, man.
Lady gone, now where she gone? Down the road, anything got done. Like she head and take, she so. Under the moon, the lady gone. Ay, the lady gone. Ay. Under the moon, the lady gone. I was chosen. Give me life. I'm unfolding. Shine my light. Amongst you can play the blues. You are chosen.
If you know this song, I want you to sing the chorus.
Lady gone, now where she gone? Down the road, anything I done. Like she head and take, she so. Under the moon, the lady gone. Ay. The lady gone. Ay. Under the moon, the lady gone. On the go now. I'm alive. What you know now? I'm alright. Ooh, amongst you can feel the blues.
music again. Not so good, not so bad. Cote si, cote la. You don't know, no, that we drinking star. Cote si, cote la. Not so good, not so bad.
Cote si, cote la.
What?
Under the moon, the lady gone. Now where she gone? Down the road, anything I done. Like she head and take, she so.
All right, chap, give them this one. Me not say nothing yet. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love your country, put some flames in the comments now.
Look me in the eyes, you just wanna feel right. I know it's addictive, I know it's addictive. Tonight, you've lost the fight. You feel so afflicted, you feel so afflicted. You're trying to hide, you wanna take a bite. You wanna feel what it's like to be inside. Feel what it's like to be inside.
Up your loving, I can put that up on you. Pretty mama. Look at this nigga, woman love up on this thing.
You're listening to the grind.
DJ Trap, stop it. Don't play it. From line it up from the top. King Stoney, jump in the comments and you have a valid point. 20 something all you're watching and only, well, less than that likes on the video. I want to like the video now. I want to see this jump up by about 5 likes and then we're going to play that brand new tune from Blase Vanguard and Killer B. It's called Snake Charmer. Only go like up the video now. Boss, I like you. Watching it already. I seen you. I seen all the numbers, but I ain't seen the likes. You understand? Give it the love. Right, DJ Trap, run it. Big up King Stoney with the PR, man. Yeah. Stoney, we got put you on the payroll. Oh, something else kind of roll, you know?
Look me in the eyes, you just wanna feel right. I know it's addictive, I know it's addictive. Tonight,
Yes, sir.
you've lost the fight. You feel so afflicted, you feel so
Like up the video, like up the video.
You're trying to hide, you wanna take a bite. You wanna feel what it's like to be inside. Feel what it's like to be inside.
Up your loving, I can put that up on you. Pretty mama. Look at this nigga, woman love up on this thing, jama. Up your loving, I can put that up on you. Pretty mama. Look at this nigga, woman love up on this thing, jama. Na. Come on, let's we got forever.
Track is called Snake Charmer coming out from Blase Vanguard. Life family, man.
Like to have me in a trance. Every girl cancel your plans. Let we dance, you don't need no other man. Cause I can't waste my time, girl. I wanna get next to you. Feels like I can really be myself with you. But if you don't want it that way, say no more, girl, we can play. Whole world come like a stage, masquerade. You let me know what your heart say, yeah. Up your loving, I can put that up on you. Pretty mama. Look at this nigga, woman love up on this snake charmer. Up your loving, I can put that up on you.
Easy barrier.
Mama.
Get familiar with some brand new local music. We have plenty.
Na.
24 minutes past the hour of 6. We now getting warm up, man. We now start the thing.
Hey.
Know yourself. I am not ashamed. My parents give me an African name. Yo. With a next one, whoa. A next one, yeah.
What am I do right now on the other radio, man? Bagger dancer. Okay.
Had to do it for the times.
100%
Know
TLC.
yourself. I am not ashamed. My parents give me an African name. When the music plays, I hear the loud way. Outside I don't stay. I must find a way.
So, I want to pick up NCW. Well, you know NCW, right? They do the Instagram and worships. Big up NCW, you know what I mean? Big up to Mumba with this song. The song is called Ainde, right? And you know, say he know his story, you know his history now. And I see NCW pop a song, right? Not a song, a video about Trinidad and Tobago and certain things that, you know, like Belmont was once called Freetown. The story of how the word Bad John came about and Archer and thing that. Who teaching the youths and them these things then? I know these stories growing up, and you know what's funny, Trav? The comments on that post is like, wait, I now learned something for the day. Wait, I never knew that before. I was like, yo, what going on in Trinidad and Tobago? We gotta know about we now. You dig? Trav, play that from the top now, man.
You're listening to the grind.
Alright, I ain't getting so heavy again for the rest of the evening until Orlando reach.
Had to do it for the time.
You're listening to the grind.
Get them baseline.
Know yourself.
I am not ashamed. My parents give me an African name. When the music play, I hear the loud way. Outside I don't stay. I must find a way. I stake in my claim. Once I get a chance, I board in a plane. When the music play, I hear the loud way. Power on display. In the like a lion seeking he prey. My legacy in Kumasi, Abidjan and Calabar. I had to move like a Nancy just to escape the massacre. I know my history, my family rooted in Africa. Tell them the prodigal son has come for the inheritance from my father. When I was born, my parents overjoyed. My name was a guide, so I could avoid the iniquity of the devil try deploy. But who Jah bless, none can destroy. When I was born, my parents overjoyed. My name was a guide, so I could
If you're now tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grind, the number one show for Trinidad and Tobago music. I tell you.
and that's why I am not ashamed. My parents give me an African name. When the music play,
DJ Jeff, play that next one.
I the love where I in it. Outside I don't stay. I must find a way.
Easy Reefer, easy M Keys.
Reporting live from the 868.
Live from the 868.
Yeah, she need bad, but she need great.
Hey, what went on?
They say, my people is happy people. But like Tasha say, I look around and I don't see happiness. But my
The man talking about today.
people, but we mix up the badness and just a little
Sadness. Tell him.
cause in the land of the steel drum, where the steel drum is not the only real steel drum. But I never lived that life, they don't know none about that. I'm from a place with the drums to go bam bam bam. In the land of the steel drum.
You're listening to the grind.
Artist goes by the name of Breeze. He does it. You heard that next tune from him earlier. This one is called Steel Drum. I want you to pay attention to them lyrics.
Reporting live from the 868.
I swear you talk about today.
She need bad, but she need great.
I swear you talking about today.
They say, my people is happy people. But like Tasha say, I look around and I don't see happiness. But my people is grateful people.
All your boss I like on the video, share the URL.
And just a little sadness.
This is
You're listening to the grind.
Cause in the land of the steel drum, where the steel drum is not the only real steel drum. But I never lived that life, they don't know none about that. But I'm from a place where the drums go bam bam bam. In the land of the steel drum, where Pandali just play a more than real drums. But I never lived that life, they don't know none about that. But I'm from a place where the drums go bam bam bam.
listen lyrics again.
Hey, move back, move back. Don't come close here with all of that. Cause if you hit the way this live like that. And I should make my money stack. But it's racism and discrimination. For anybody who's getting black. The poverty line to slap. While all the pockets getting fat. That kind of thing is what has happened in my nation. But they don't wanna fix that. No, when they land at the steel drum. Where the steel drum, it's not the only real steel drum. But I never lived that life, they don't know.
In the land of the steel drum, where the steel drum is not the only real steel drum.
The drums go ram.
Or rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
In the land of the steel drum, where pan belly just play here more than real drums.
Where pan belly just play here more than real drums.
They don't know nothing.
Yo. Artist goes by the name of Breezy, does it? That one is called Steel Drum.
What we do is between you and I. Between you and I. Between you and I. And what we do is between you and I.
Let me change up the vibes a little bit now. Change up the vibes a little bit, you know what I mean? Big up all the ladies locked on the live, yeah? Guess what?
Him not know if we do with a body there, yeah. Bring it to over the famous. She say her boyfriend I live New York. She tell me she never get touch from a Trini. Well alright, come over me yard now, girl. One thing that me want you understand. What we do that our business. The longer the secret, the longer the fun. What we do is between you and I. Between you and I. Between you and I. And what we do is between you and I. Between you and I. Equation add me, subtract your clothes. Minus your boyfriend, multiply shows. You see the freak in you. Love when we put it deep in you. She cheat on him cause he don't know what he had. I could be everything you need, just keep it between us. What we do is between you and I. Between you and I.
Trap, we gotta take a break, you know. So best you rinse them tune up there, you know.
And what we do is between you and I, yeah. Between you and I.
Big up Kimmy, that track is called You and I. Yeah.
It's like some get she excited when the night come. She sipping wine when we beat up on the white rum.
You're listening to The Grind.
Sounds a cool tale, ladies and gentlemen. If you're now tuning in, welcome to The Grind, the best in TNT music. We're not live.
Ooh, it's like some get she excited when the night come. She sipping wine when we beat up on the white rum. Light shift come, she tell me lie down. She had the grip, so you know me going right down. She get me a little queasy. Something about the way she back it up and please me. I mean know me have to tease it. Stiff cocky make she brace pon it. She want a long talk, she want to boom pon it. Bad girl, so she dance, so she deal with it. West Indies where she from, so she claiming it. She want a long talk, want to boom pon it. Bad girl, so she dance, so she deal with it. Ooh, yeah. That she cock it up in the area. She want me knock it, and you know me never scared of that. Head game 6, she snatch with soul in her. But think it's best somebody really call the grave digger. Backers, next round again. No need for speed when pound my ends. Don't even go and run tell your friends. Oh, yeah. Stiff cocky make she brace pon it. She want a long talk, she want to boom pon it. Bad girl, so she dance, so she deal with it. West Indies where she from, so she claiming it. Yeah, stiff cocky make she brace pon it. She want a long talk, want to boom pon it. Bad girl, so she dance, so she deal with it. Ooh, yeah.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, we have a lot of brand new. We have our action-packed, a full episode for y'all today. But we have some brand new music again, right, to drop on you. This one is coming down. We're gonna play this one and then take a break. This one is coming down from Big Cam, and this one is called The Stars. I will listen to Trinidad and Tobago artist, now, man. Big up Big Cam with this one. Okay.
Make me sing to you. Me not happy once, me not uplifting you. Spiritual healing, me a gift to you. Top shot, boy, no comparing to you. Me feel like me find gold. When me touch your body, me feel it in my soul. Feel like a lifetime, me know you like me race and grow you. Boy, me cannot leave you alone. Hold on to me. Oh, lucky we have to be. To find a love that is so surreal. You are my king and I'm your queen. Hold on to me. No one can come in between. and I am a fiend. You are my king.
Yo, listen, big cam now.
Let me touch you so. Hold me tight through the night, boy, me love you so. Connect like Wi-Fi, know you feel the flow. But I lie like the stars, love you from here to Mars. You know first on our side, I know. Supposed to fly like July, see you so through your eyes. Would I resist that glow, resist that glow? Hold on to me. Oh, lucky we have to be to find a love that is so surreal. You are my king and I'm your queen. Hold on to me. No one can come in between. Love like a drug and I am a fiend. You are my king and I'm your queen. Hold on to me.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, so once again, that's the sounds of Big Cam, and that is submitted music, right? As I told all, if all you had watched my social media this week, it was like hundreds of songs submitted, and we went through and filtered, you know what I mean, all the great stuff. Easy Young Fido locked in from Vinci VC. All right. In St. Vincent, all right. Or Vinci VC is somewhere I don't know about. But anyway, yeah, so once again, if you're an artist or if you know any other artists or producers who are doing great music, make sure and tell them to email the music to thegrind868@gmail.com. We will definitely, once it's banging, we will definitely play it right here on The Grind. As King Stoney usually says, we're seeing 26 viewers right now concurrently, but we only seeing 16 likes, so that means 10 are all impressed like yet. So boss a like, right? Boss a like on the video. It really, hey, big up to Raekwon868, big up to Giovanna, everybody locked in, DJ Annie Pool. Let me go through the comments, man. Big up Reefa, M Keys, Caribbean Stream Productions, they're locked on inside. We got some music coming out from them today for real. Alright. Once again, we got rare music to squeeze. So we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back. Don't forget, we are powered by KFC and of course Stag. We welcome Stag to the grind. We welcome them with open arms. Let me do an open hand. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir!
Trinidad and Tobago has given so much to the world. The steel pan, carnival, goat racing, and best of all, the world-famous zinger was invented right here in 1984, setting the standard of delicious fried chicken sandwiches forever. Get the double-breaded, extra juicy 100% Trini Zinger only at KFC. The KFC Zinger, proud to be a Trini. You're welcome, world.
When we drink it, when we chill it, when we live it, we drink it. Stop, stop, stop. Oh yeah, raise it up, drink it up. Yes, oh yeah, keep the joy, retro. 95 is we take. Oh yeah, it's on this time we drink.
Stag, a man's beer. Drink responsibly.
You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics playing the best in TNT music.
Buckler, you know the thing that I'm on? 2, 3. Sure. Out of far right. Yeah, me know out of far right. Eyes of a blood clot, take a land catch from top side. Who bad like? Beat upon them like bad child. Easy them dead like bad mind. True, me no trust car and mankind. Man, arrest them head pan land mine. You send them asleep at the graveside. That just a 2, 3, 8 man, I do crime. I don't feel kind, let's sing song. You go bust your neck buff. Ask the fire about me. East side, 2, 3, tough side. You dig? And I tell the all one boy head get through back. We not hold back, cause we distribute guns like Zoja. And them off them girl in a back shot. Don't post bad man pan Snapchat. I mean I like long talk on WhatsApp. All me gun them blacker than batch. Don't wait till we attack the boy them dead. Otherwise yo. 2, 3.
You're listening to The Grind.
Out of far right. Hear me not a far right. Rise up a blood clot, take a land catch from top side. Who bad like? Beat upon them like bad child. Easy them dead like bad mind. 2 minutes just care on mankind. Man arrest them head pan land mine. Listen, you must look at the grey side. I just put 3 up on a do cry. I don't feel kind, let's sing song. I'm gonna bust your neck, buff. Ask Tafari about me.
Shaza Kimi Tafari. Ladies and gentlemen, like up the video, share up the live. This is the grind. Tell you.
And I tell the all one boy head get throw back. We now hold back. Cause we distribute guns like Zoja. And them off them girl in a back shot. Don't post bad man pan Snapchat. I mean I like long talk on WhatsApp. All me gun them blacker than batch. Don't wait till we attack the boy them dead. Other warriors sweeter than Razak. The gun them from Iraq make boy disappear. All I want be in the limelight. Post RIP on timeline. Them deceased like one time. I just saw east side man I do cry.
Yeah, mama fi tell us son goodbye. We don't miss when we slide. Got the rifle attached to my waistline. But boy underneath.
Big up Tafari, man.
Like boy
Easy Kent Fisher.
On the fun weed that I suicide. Bumped on now play one other time. 1,000 rifle way of
Yo, listen, this is what I like. So, big up from Boston, USA. I just discovered this live by accident, and I'm loving the vibes already. You know why? Because all you like up the video. When you like up the video, it'll spread now. You dig? So everybody locked on right now. Boss I like. Easy Kent Fisher. This is the best in TNT music. DJ Trav, I just got a call. The artist is on his way. Play it.
diversities of gifts.
The artist is on his way.
You're listening to the grind.
Tell them my kind of war, my war spiritual.
You're listening to the grind.
Get money and stack it up properly.
We go wait for him to play.
That my cup of tea. A bad girl please so tight like Japanese. Love it when you're Japanese. Climb on top of me. Get money every day. We not stop at it. Even if it a female say we a cut a flick. Pull up on a DT and watch them pan. When they might take a squeeze off and make them vomit. Full him up the semi-automatic full of shot. Them a ball when them see the vehicle pulling up. Killing season make them know nothing new to us. Fully done behavior pattern crazy and unscrupulous. The demon them in my brain. Sometimes them reeling and sometimes them steamy and sometimes them feel like them supreme enough. So me no need the energy dog. Me no pray a life forever. Wish to see it how you see it. All of my dog them get money and stack it up properly. Girls and property that are my cup of tea. A bad girl please so tight like Japanese. Love it when you're Japanese. Climb on top of me. Get money every day. We not stop at it. Even if it a female say we a cut a flick. Pull up in a DT and watch them panic. When they might take a squeeze off and make them vomit.
Kelly Village River full of K-man, eviler than Satan. Violate and gun go sing like Akon. Make the police them in at the station. Apply for vacation, cause we are roast the pigs them up like bacon. Call bosses the money house, as Elborn is the different. We control the business, we don't care for the system. First class if we kill them, tell me how to how to train them. Hide out.
Is it real?
All of my dog them get money and stack it up properly. Girls and property that are my cup of tea. A bad girl please so tight like Japanese. Love it when you're Japanese. Climb on top of me. Get money every day.
DJ Trav, give them truth. We are going to educate them about some Trinidad and Tobago artists today. You see this next artist, Nate Bills?
See the two-faced thing, I don't really play that. Yes, God. Boss up, get your money down. Kings, swagger.
You're listening to the grind.
See the two-faced thing, I don't really play that. With the team, sure you see the strap. Money must make second name, say that rather the blue notes. Cause I know my future bright, take flight. So the bad mic could see me, I could buy. Boy, never really had a chance, take time, don't rush. Soon reach, can't intimidate me, go me the press. I don't interpret me wrong, cause I humble and calm. With the god dog and might end the bad. The boy show talk, but them links not tall. But my number money, so I let it slide once. Try my stay for the walk, come and meet you. While the outside hard in the studio I go. Big dreams manifest, show the world what I can do. If the plan don't work, then I'm breaking on the rules.
Must reach.
Don't disturb.
Alright, DJ Champ, speed it up now.
Get the money though, but then we
give me that next Nate Bills. Back to back artist tune, man.
Don't disturb the things. Busy getting rich, bro, but then we
You're listening to the grind.
Boy, talk loud, fatty talk louder. Catch you off guard, T the drive by ya. Squeeze rapid foot. See boy, your guns, whole place red. Walk through the boy blood now. Dark side show.
Alright, we have 15 minutes to go till the hour of 7 o'clock. Then we jump into our first interview for Stag. Shout out to Stag celebrating 50 moments. 50 years, you know, Stag, you know, Trav.
Point to do a mannequin.
A whole 50 years of Stag, you know.
Girl, I gonna
how old we is? Let me not tell them now, but we just get Stag long time. Let me just put it that way.
Dismissal and so for the nose in the backyard, yeah. No senseless.
Alright, no pull up that. Let me go.
GG's don't talk it, K surely show it. Central boy, but everything connected. Kill paper boy, no need to give payments. Praise for my G, risky life that we live in. Never choose the life, sit and living with the
man say big up Kelly Village and the K-man.
Friend by my side.
Yeah man, big up all the K-man out there, man, yeah.
Tied me have my blood clot grip, and it a show like my wood get stiff. Say them a killer never step on shit. So how the Ross if we program this? Me just get a call pan the banger phone. Say from them this say we sending them go home. Body pan the floor, him soul gang go roam. Gunshot straight to the dome. Them they know say me bad in a real life, and me get any girl when me feel like. Make them go and chatty with a bag of hype. Left them body ice cold like a bag of ice. When we roll with the chrome, niggas not nice. Shot ring off like phone, nigga landslide. Can you hear me now?
Travi, I no time to waste in the rings.
Call pan the banger phone.
That's the songs of Mad Rasta one and name banger phone.
Body pan the flow, him soul gang go roam. Gunshot straight to the dome.
Them corrupt my peace and try we again. Same time we a try pre different. Now a piety with the pan jump 50 again. Some a let it ready fi waving ahead. So try we a try in a Caledonia. Don't know say ya we run boy.
Brand new color to that one and name Retribution.
Persian rifle.
Listen.
Socratic young no fi feel say a skeng dog. Some of the evilest murders we endorse. Poogie say him have a rifle fi send cross. I say we test it pan base for credentials. All me killer them sick in all the mental. So just one phone call and a rental. We make boy lose all them dental. Hey. Tell you for me kill all them always. Ready for kill. Gun them full of lyrics. So them a spit. We no take chat in a face. Bullet wiggy. We no kill innocent dark. That I know we no satancy kills my day. And if we no start that for your parents them get it. Catch them in a grocery. Hey mommy, your son kill my brother and me can't find your son. So I low for your family. Blood stain up shirt and a gun beret. We never even have to dash them where the whole place knows how them a west. Yo puppy 6 send the bird a rifle and me at up a place. It's on a carnival time but the rifle a whip. Hey, all my friend them a busted. Barry a busted. Pill 6 them busted. Kylie a busted. Heartless busted. J-Man busted. From your violin you say your friend with them.
I just switch back this and my friend them lock up. Straight AK we a bust we no switch up. Drop 10K on your head top mash up. Crime crucial and the devil a free back up. This street king.
Big up my brother DJ Pun with this one, yeah?
Spliff head act like desert.
This is Street King and the track is called Bad from 90s. Just like me.
From 90s.
You're listening to The Grind.
Yeah, man.
Brooklyn.
I mean, big up Brooklyn, man.
A street king.
Whole of New York. Big up the whole of Boston too, Kent. Boston, I'm a place, too.
Switch band listen and my friend them lock up. Straight AK we a bust we no switch up. Drop 10K on your head top mash up. Crime crucial and the devil a free back up. The street king in the drop top strap up. With a fat spliff head act like desert.
Artist goes by the name of Street King.
Suffer set up, come in and trust them. We bad from 90s.
Yeah man, we had a school them ready, you know.
90s I just be black smoke when the jog and sneeze. One in your chest make it drop and bleed. 90s. We bad from 90s I just be black smoke when the jog and sneeze. One in your chest make it drop and bleed. When the place get hot and the sky turn dark. Link up shoot over East New York. Them gangsters they no really do talk. They go massacre the place just pay by the part. Lincoln Terrace to the park come me walk.
So ladies and gentlemen, have a brand new rhythm that is out right now. Can't remember the name of the rhythm though. But big up Reality Entertainment every time though. Big up Reality. We have a brand new one coming out from King David, DJ Travel. Let it go pan them.
You're listening to The Grind.
It's a reality.
From it, clap back in the arena. Tell them coulda spliff or coulda steamer. Pull up in the yacht, here one at the marina. Jumping at the beamer, take it to a Rima. From small in a rook, I'm on a leader. And when I me as a senior. And me not break colors, them neither. No, yeah. You coulda send them all, me not go beg no friend. Me woulda teach them a lesson. If you show me a fool, me woulda show.
I want to touch base with my people. Now let's send me some voice notes, man. 4664 O.U.R.
Anyway, mister.
That's 4664687.
No disrespect. So welcome to the show, dog. Rock back. We full up of love, you know we got that. And we don't care about your contact, dog. If you this the piece, then I wap wap. Righteous warfare, yeah, you know we got that. Me and my God make a contract. Feel lead the people on the right track. Ensure say the enemy no come back. Dog, we do a thing with passion. The singer them a way badness in them song and video like passion. Alright. Now no style one pattern. Them stage we have flat and running and take the.
Who next pan the rhythm now?
Corner kick, Zlatan.
I go find all the name of the rhythm just now. Low me.
You don't see them yellow. Cause every man pan the earth is a standing target.
You're listening to the grind.
Yeah, man, that's me. I Sasha love and tune into the grind. You don't know with chromatic.
Songs I Sasha. That one of them standing target. Listen to the artist lyrics, now, man. Brand new.
It's a reality.
Cause every man pan the earth is a standing target. You know where life works and stop play hard. Set your goal, plan your strategies. Lose your friend from your enemies. Be careful, lots of energies. Please don't be a memory. Yo, so tell the shot of them cool on yourself, cause the war not a physical war.
Easy go then why dear man clap back with him. Sure, like up this video, eh? I'll tell you.
Cause every man pan the earth is a standing target. You know where life works and stop play hard. Set your goal, plan your strategies. Lose your friends from your enemies. Be careful, lots of energies. Please don't be a memory. Yo, so tell the shot of them cool on yourself, cause the war not a physical war. Stop fight on yourself, you no see anything them reach too far. So spiritual, mental and biblical. How the hell you walk call yourself evil like Satan of ritual. So make a beg the youth be old already. But settle down and do your things steady. No make no boy make you lose your soul out, yeah. I know it's your sanity. Alright, we now about no vanity.
No.
Lose me peace of mind for nobody.
I see real people on the YouTube live right now.
You my brother man.
Now I don't know if you've ever heard this song or if you've ever listened to the grind before. But Trinidad and Tobago artists be big like that, you know. Trinidad and Tobago dancehall artists big like that. We are collab with some big artists, you know. So after I Sasha, where you play that Jalano and Sizzla Kalanji for me, please.
Only a memory. Say more money, more life, more. That's what we deal with. We don't have time for no petty water.
The grind.
Jalano.
Your love is waiting there. All you have to do is the right thing.
Yeah, you know.
And stop fighting your eye dream.
Kelly on a beat, boy.
Yo, bing bang racy thing. We know in a them slavery thing.
Freedom now.
On the fire and crazy king. Almighty rule everything.
Freedom now.
Revolution is crazy thing. We know in a them slavery thing.
Freedom now.
On the fire and hail the king. Almighty rule everything.
Freedom now.
See the way the evil and hypocrisy. Coming with the laws and the policies. Killing the people with democracy. Where the now being theocracy. The people been suffering so much. Families in the cold, being out of touch. Can they be happy? Are we doing well? Looking at the children in the prison cell. The people in your system you should handcuff. Cause they're the one really doing all the bad stuff. They will let them oppressing on my people. But tell them say a good over evil. The only one who have us segregated. Trying the very best to keep us separated. Say they wanna kill all the melanated. Their hearts so filled with so much hatred. Yo, bing bang racy thing. We know in a them slavery thing.
Freedom now.
On the fire and praise the king. Almighty rule everything.
Freedom now.
Revolution is crazy thing. We know in a them slavery thing.
Freedom now.
On the fire and hail the king. Almighty rule everything.
Freedom now.
It's like them no care, but them a go get a beating from Chad atmosphere. No for them a cock up on a big rocking chair while the youth them up to sleep on sidewalk and in the square. Say it no right, and now it's not nice. Old Mr. Babylon, the heart is cold like ice. Not for it, that man stay when a night. well deep, them up to fight up these drums like mice, but this me out. Babylon, now why you so corruptive? What does the youth sound like rubbish in a dustbin? It not go work for the youths, them down St. Augustine. So no try it, yo, me say you better trust me. Please, oh please me, I beg you, Mr. Officer, no lock up, no more youths will live down on the architect. It not go make you famous, neither popular when mama head.
So we say next Jalano collab.
Boss a flip, my money doing gymnastics. Get a brick, boss a flip. My money doing gymnastics. Me don't care that what they talk about. Them don't have no money when we come wrong. Me don't care that what they talk about. Them boy have no money when we come wrong. Tell them. Get a brick, boss a flip, boss a flip. Money doing gymnastics, yeah. Every day I learn money tricks, and every day I practice my goals. And nobody business. Flip couple old tropical Olympics. Property I pile up, billion interest. Tell a boy don't end up on the hit list cause man a pay purchase, so me nah go ease up. Ask where I from, me go show the G's up. Heart turn cold, come me neck freeze up. Y'all see we and ball, oh Lord Jesus. Money that alone lock a zone, build a home. Buy a chrome, them stay trying to tap my phone. So me and Tima talking about tricks on a banger phone. Get a brick, boss a flip. My money doing gymnastics. Get a brick, boss a flip. My money doing gymnastics. Me don't care that what they talk about. Them know have.
Alright, sounds of Jalano no.
Me don't care.
Lano, tell them this now.
Them boy have no money when we come wrong.
No money, some boy a spin top. Coulda never catch them on the hilltop, no. None of my dogs not in a that Sunday to Sunday. Yeah, we have to get cash. So much money in a me account. Me can't touch pan a plane while we in a lockdown. Reach offering for the euros and pound. Yeah, girls around, me money can't done. Pussy fat like my pocket, me up and knock it. Our boyfriend can't stop it, neither traffic. Me have two bad habits. Flipping bricks like a party and double up catty.
Get a brick, boss a flip. My money doing gymnastics. Get a brick, boss a flip. My money doing gymnastics. Me don't care that what they talk about. Them don't have no money when we come wrong. Me don't care that what they talk about. Them boy have no money when we come wrong.
No one no money when we come out. No.
So ladies and gentlemen, we 2 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. We're getting ready to jump into our first interview. This one is a special one. Of course, we want to welcome Stag to the grind. But before we do that, DJ Trevor, where you play this one? This one is coming out from an artist. He goes by the name of I don't know if you pronounce it Loney, you know. Jaloni, right? And the name of the track is called Shensia. Run the tune, man.
What do you know? It's Jaloni,
And this is brand new submitted music. The name of the track is called Shensia. Listen up.
Know that you're pretty and nice, and make you think twice. Cute face and sexy body, girl, make me think about vice. Me want tell you what you want to know. Shenye, me I love you so. Fly Jamrock, find a place to go and spend time with you. Yeah. Shensia, you so fine. Need quality time. You always on my mind.
So this basically my boy trying to shoot his shot now. He trying to shoot his shot now.
Need quality time. You always on my mind.
Was it better pick up like girl, I write a whole song for him?
We are drinking a pink cup, everything intact. Body well hot like a munch pack. Take a picture in a Snapchat. You coulda send that in a WhatsApp, compliment that. Tell me knock it down like a knapsack. Just get a flashback, listen to me like
yeah man, full like a munch pack.
You need a hand clap. Shensia, you so fine.
You're listening to the grind.
Always on my mind, 1,000 times. Shensia, you so fine. Need quality time. You always on my mind, 1,000 times. Give me a chance, I'll care for you. I'll never be unfair to you. Every moment I spend with you sure will be acceptable. Give me a chance, I'll care for you. I'll never be unfair to you. Every moment I spend with you. Yeah. Shensia, you so fine.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the artist goes by the name of Jaloni, right? I believe that is how you pronounce it, or if it's Jaloni or whatever, right? But the name of the track is Shensia, and he's basically trying to shoot his shot, you know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, this is The Grind, the best in TNT music. We are alone with it, you know what I mean? And we are powered by KFC, and we want to welcome to The Grind today, Stag, a man's bear. Y'all been hearing it whole time that we've been on. We have a special guest, but we want to play this first, celebrating 50 years in the industry, in we hand, in our hearts, in our minds, and in we belly, right? All right.
Stag, a man's beer.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome, right now, Mr. Mark Chanchow. Mark, give me a mic check there.
We good.
Oh, yes, man, we hearing you well. Right? He is the brand manager. I'm getting that correct, right?
Yes, correct.
The brand manager of Stag, a man's bear. And of course, we are celebrating 50 years of Stag. Now, it's been for the past, I would say, 2 weeks, you know, we've been rolling out. We had the Stag truck going everywhere a few weeks ago. It was very enjoyable. Pace on the truck. I saw some well, of course we were there live. O.U.R radio were there live with y'all. It looked like a monumentous occasion, and spreading the love and the awareness that, hey, this is a brand that has been part of Trinidad and Tobago for 50 years, and for any kind of brand, that is a monumental achievement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is a milestone. You see brands come and go, but we're getting stronger every year.
Mm-hmm.
Don't stop in us. We ready for more.
I ready for more too. Right? So why is 2022 mark such a monumentous year for Stag?
I mean, you touched on it already. 50 years in any business is such a huge achievement.
Mm-hmm.
And you see so many businesses come and go, so many trends come and go.
So many brands come and go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Stag maintains that steam, and we're always moving forward.
All right. So Stag has built a tribe of loyalists or Stag drinkers. People say I is a Stag drinker. You know them. You might sip on an next brew here and there, but you in your heart is a Stag drinker. Okay. You know what can fans of the brand look forward to as we celebrate 50 years this year?
So it's an exciting year for us. We want everybody to come out everywhere that we go into. We go into all the bars on a Saturday. Come, we spreading the love. Have some fun with us. We have giveaways. We have fun activities. It's a good time.
Now, when you say every bar, y'all have any sort of rollout in terms of where the fans of Stag can meet you, like a tour date, a tour schedule?
So we have the tour date coming up this week on our social media.
Nice.
We just went to Peter and St. James.
Right.
So look out on our digital this week, and we'll have the next areas coming up next.
All right.
So
we're on a truck again, or is it a different sort of setup?
Nah, I can't bring the truck every time.
I real back now.
But now we're coming out with all the brand ambassadors.
Right.
We have some guests popping up. You never know what's going to happen when we come out.
Right. So speaking of the brand ambassadors, we've been playing each anthem. Of course, we've been playing it for I believe it is a week now or more. We had the teasers, everything like that. And this Saturday, our listeners on O.U.R would have gotten very familiar with the full chantem as people had to call in and do the chantem. But explain to us, so who are some of the brand ambassadors of Stag? I know TC, and TC has been Super Jigger. Sorry, that's to tell you how old I is. Right, Jaiga. There's about 3 different names I call him Monday. Right? We know Jaiga has been with the brand for years, but tell us about some of the new additions to the team.
So we have an amazing group of guys. Salty jumped on. We have GI.
Right.
We have Akim 2.0, one of our traditional ambassadors.
Right.
So it's just Colonel Roberts, of course. How could I forget? Is an amazing group of talents.
Yeah, and of course all of them that they all together on this Stag Chantem.
Yes, they all came together. They came up with the vibes. They have Stag loyalists at their hearts, whether
Nice.
I was or not. So it was something they just gravitated towards. So it was a perfect match.
All right, nice man. So let me see. Right, so I have some generic questions here, but this is the grind. Right?
You bring things.
So one of the things that listeners of O.U.R radio can be afforded is the giveaways, right? And in order to get some of the free Stag merchandise, 6-packs, etc., you have to call in and do the chantem and sing the chantem, which is simple. But what I think was more exciting is you have to share some of your favorite Stag moments. Right now, DJ Trab have rare Stag moments, but we're not going to share it on here today because... Right now, I want to know what is you as someone a beer drinker. What is one of your favorite Stag moments?
To be honest, when we used to go watch cricket, you got the cans of Stag. So we used to make a tower. So as the day goes by, we keep making that pyramid.
Right.
And those are the best times for us.
Nice, man.
That was my Stag moment, making that Stag pyramid.
A pyramid?
A pyramid of Stag
A
cans.
pyramid of Stag cans. Trav, you ever make a pyramid? Would. But so since because this promotion has been running all weekend, I believe we started this Saturday with the first Stagger Day, right? So so from the feedback that you've been getting, what are some of the most craziest or memorable Stag moments that you've heard from other listeners and viewers who've been calling in the different stations?
Some of the stories I'm not sure I can repeat on here. People tell you the wildest things. Apparently they get themselves in all types of situations. But it's always at the time, Stag always help them out of a situation, Some bread went through a little rough spot and some people pull up with some Stag and you'll be surprised. Some comments about our campaign, Movement to Respect. Someone actually came up to us and said that's why he switched to Stag, because he identified with the movement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, against domestic violence. And I was surprised and that it resonated so profoundly with him that he switches bears and he's a Stag now.
That's great, man. That's great. But I want to share with you some of these Stag moments that happened this Saturday. It was hilarious. Well, one of them was great. So it's similar to a pyramid, but they built a Stag Christmas tree with bottles. You didn't hear that one, Trav? Yeah, they built a Stag Christmas tree, and it was a lady who called in, mind you. Right, which is something I want to get into, but I'll ask you that question after. Right,
no problem.
One of the other ones was, and so they came up with the idea of trying to make it a challenge. Right, a man called in and say he created a Stag chair, but it had to have balance. He basically took 2 bottles and sit on it. You know what I mean? That was his Stag chair.
All right.
I know we could have a Stag chair challenge, but I know how safe that is, though. And what I think, and what I think was one of the most touching ones was we had a guest on, a lady, and she called Shania, and she said her favorite Stag moment was anytime she goes by her dad, the first thing she do is walk in the fridge, grab 2 Stag, crack them, and sit on with him, and that is like their tradition. Yeah. I just thought that to be amazing, and that shows you the impact of the brand. The brand have lineage now.
It's a tradition. People have those types of memories throughout the years. Imagine, and your first beer with, is always a special moment.
Yeah, for real.
Very proud of.
So, all right. So if you're not familiar with the program, The Grind, right, on our radio, we play 100% TNT music on this show, 3 hours every Monday, right? Now, I want to be sure, Stag is a local brand?
Yes and no.
Okay.
So Stag was founded in Trinidad, but all over. Stag is actually produced in Grenada and St. Kitts as well. We have breweries throughout the region. So we spread in. It's not just a Trinidad beer, it's a Trinidad and Tobago beer, it's a regional beer.
Right, so no, but that's what I meant. But it's local, it started here though.
It's starting.
It's starting, and you all are spreading out. But so, what are some of the other markets aside from regionally? Because we have. Let me see if the viewers, if he dare still on the YouTube. Check us. What his name was? You from Boston? I don't know if it has tag telling in Boston, but tell us some of the. Not yet. Ken Fisher. Big up Ken Fisher out in Boston. But tell us some of the the international regions where Stag is available.
So we're actually in North America, in Canada, not in the United States as yet.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's our budding market for us. Guyana, big up you Guyana section.
Mm-hmm.
That's our for Stag. And we're right now the Caribbean, but we're looking to grow. We're just trying to dominate where we are right now.
All right, nice. And so last but not least, Mark, and thank you for spending your time with us. What do you want fans of Stag to feel as we invite them to celebrate 50 years of moments with Stag?
You spoke about all those touching moments. Stag is a brand you could be proud of. We do great things, and it's something you could talk to anybody about and have that special connection. And just remember, what we drinking this year, we drinking
Stag. I don't know. Well, we never stop, but we're drinking it more. As the place open back up now, let them know we're drinking Stag.
When the place closed, when the place open, never a bad time.
That's true. Never a bad time for a Stag. That should be the next line. You know what I mean? Yeah. I take in walk here, I go sing the jingle for you. Anyway, we want to thank Mr. Mark Chanshaw. Mark, question before you go. What's some of your favorite local music, or what's your favorite local tune right now? What's your favorite Trinidad and Tobago tune? It don't have to be soca, or it could be a soca. You know what I mean?
But to be honest, that Shensia song I was playing, it resonated with me a little bit there, and I feel that had to be the new jam.
The Jaloni? Big up Jaloni, man. Jaloni again, real forward here right now. Once again, we want to thank Mr. Mark Chanshaw, brand manager of Stag, for passing through and spending a little time with us and explaining what is going on with Stag's 50th anniversary, 50 years of our brand. I remember, Trav, you remember Stag in Fat Bottle, in short Fat Bottle, I think? We're giving away age here, but
that's the original.
That's the original. You know what I mean? So shout out to Stag, shout out to Mark for sharing this moment with us. Right? Right? And we look out for more things. Don't forget though, people, Saturdays. No, I lie. Stagger days. Every Saturday, right, is now a Stagger day in the month of July. Shout out to the Rebel Radio team. They are the ones who, that's what I got the stories from on the Stag Moments from this Saturday. I was watching it. It was rather hilarious and rather entertaining. So big up to the whole team. But we are giving away Stag six packs every Stagger day this whole month. So if to all the viewers that's locked on, it's real simple to win, as we say. You could sing the anthem, you could come and share a Stag moment, and as a Trinidadian, you must have a Stag moment, right? Right. So every Stagger day, 6 to 9 p.m. on Rebel Radio, look out for those giveaways. And it's 2 6-pack we're giving away each week, each Saturday. Yeah? All right. All right, Mark, thank you very much, man. Thank you so much for your time.
Have a safe evening, everybody.
No doubt. Blessings. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Mark Chanshaw, right, of Stag Beer, right? And we want to thank them for coming on to the grind, ladies and gentlemen. And as we always say, right? As we always say, big up to KFC, big up to Stag. They are not only supporting the program, but they're supporting the youths of Trinidad and Tobago by being a part of this show, by being a part of this radio station, and that speaks volumes, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, get back into some music. Orlando Octave is on his way. We're going to talk the things them today. What a day to have Orlando in the studio, eh? Right? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is The Grind, the best in TNT music.
When we drink it, when we chillin', when we live it, we drink it. Stop. Oh yeah. Mix it up, drink it up. We have to. Keep the go. Retro. 95 is we take. It's only Stag we drink. Yeah, we drink.
Stag, a man's beer. Drink responsibly.
Trinidad and Tobago has given so much to the world. The steel pan, carnival, goat racing, and best of all, the world-famous zinger was invented right here in 1984, setting the standard of delicious fried chicken sandwiches forever. Get the double-breaded, extra juicy 100% Trini Zinger only at KFC. The KFC Zinger, proud to be a Trini. You're welcome, world.
You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics playing the best in TNT music.
Yup. Me back up and me ready for the road. And if you see the drum going low,
You're Brooklyn on them.
yes, it is I, Prophet Benjamin. Picking up a brother first class and the tropical family. Rolling on.
You're listening to The Grind.
With a new song. Coming from Aruga,
feel like
10 pound a collie. In a jeep with me 2 high bloody. Just get one of them gold and grade if you smell the hour. Cut and go through them roadblock in a study.
Boy, coming from Aruga, 10 pound of weed in a transport bag, 2-3 shooters. Just in case any boy play mad, helicopter roll out. Uncle tell me classy, don't worry about that. Custom Tida, dog. 12 on them can't find my stash. I feeling like Inca Mouse. Can just smuggling in and out bags. The bricks I have first never house. I'm a little feet. Yo.
Me back up and me ready for the road.
And if you missed the 1 year anniversary, oh my gosh!
You're Brooklyn on them.
Yes, it is I.
Go back and watch the live video. Go back and watch the video.
Tropical family.
All the real miss out.
Trinidad and Tobago with a new song.
Come again.
That one your name coming from Aruga.
Feel like
10 pound a collie. In a jeep with me 2 high bloody. Just get one of them gold and grade if you smell the hour. Cut and go through them roadblock in a study.
Boy, coming from Aruga, 10 pound of weed in a transport bag, 2-3 shooters. Just in case any boy play mad, helicopter roll out. Uncle tell me classy, don't worry about that. Custom Tida, dog. 12 on them can't find my stash. I feeling like Inca Mouse. Can just smuggling in and out bags. The bricks I have first never house. I'm a little feed. I brought my cash, my lord, where you stay?
Granny called me on the phone, she said hurry up.
Them fellas they think for the stash. And Prophet don't tell me that.
Coming from Aruga, 10 pound a collie. In a jeep.
Big up his sponsors, man. Yeah, man, Stag. Very much Trinidad and Tobago's own. Brewed right here. Well, it was started right here too, right? And KFC not necessarily from here, but the zinger was invented in Trinidad. What are we keeping it local, not trap? Like they don't know we. Trap, you feeling know we? Run to them, man.
Them don't know first class always have the highest grade. Officer, you can't find it cause it's in my brain. And I don't cause you don't know it in a paper. One things we don't make weed favors. Some of them boy them in no data. That's why they can't connect. I go down on the coast and link with the Spanish. Pounds are the loud that green like cabbage. 100 piece my lord is damaged. 21 corn in the clip by savage. Some joke a smoke I can't manage. 2 pull and then they start panic. Cough and go on like if they walk.
Like them don't know it.
Let money plan is.
You're listening to The Grind.
In a jeep with me 2 high bloody. Just get one of them gold and grade if you smell the hour. Cut and go through them road,
You're Brooklyn on them.
Easy like ABC. Do this thing easy like ABC. Catching them one like a baby seal. Make your waist exercise like a Navy SEAL. As I come through the JVC and we catch every vote like the ABC. The girl them see me PVC top, but she walk keep it clean like a DVD. Soon no come and no go well lucky. That kind of language you'll never be. That kind of language you'll never see. I just make it up just so they clever me. As I step on your property, you see me, I'm moving evity, bumpity, flex like a Lannister, up on your banister, sipping a cuppity, bippity, bumpity, boom. I come from a Rima side, you know, come out the road and Cleaver side, you know, big like football team and large like housing scheme, so we just ride, you know.
You're listening to The Grind.
You better know.
Yo. Axe is sharp.
Like them don't know it.
You're Brooklyn.
Get it.
Easy like ABC. Do this thing easy like ABC. Catching them one like a baby seal. Make your waist exercise like a Navy SEAL. As I come to the JVC and we catch every vote like the ABC. The girl them see me PVC top, but she walk keep it clean like a DVD. Soon no come and no go well lucky. That kind of language you'll never be. That kind of language you'll never see. I just pick it up just so they clever me. As I step on your property, you see me, I'm moving iffity, buffety, flex like a Lannister, up on your banister, sipping a cuppity, bippity, boppity, boom. I come from a Rima side, you know, come out the road and Cleaver side, you know, big like football team and large like housing scheme, so we just ride, you know, sweet and done, boy, we don't hide, you know, sweetest wine done, keep us riding, you know. Then when the legs divide, you know, things that wet, yeah, we just ride, you know. Tell them see we rolling and them know it from afar. Hey, show them know it. Hey, show them know it. Yeah, then.
All right, DJ Chow, we have no time to wait. We have more brand new tune to drop in.
Jesus Christ, too much gal in here to fight. Jesus Christ, gal them say how he's so nice. Jesus Christ, sharp like blade, no Wesley Snipes. She see the ice, so she on me like peas on rice. Bad thing, yeah, she thicker than dumpling. Whole team, how you flinching and jumping. Spend 10 grand a day like it's nothing. Your gal call me up for the thumping. Like pan pity pong, I go pong it. Do it again for spite if you doubt him. Now she call me sweeter than pumpkin. No location sent, but she coming. All about the money though, while me. We gon' make a movie, no Spike Lee. Play fat waist tiny. Kinda thing I like my G. Always spoken of highly. Them always have an inquiry. Them talk to girl like diary. I just rock back, sip my tea. Stink no hygiene. Disloyalty in my jeans. Smooth criminal, no Mikey. Should do it for the live on IG. If my light just strike me, outside with the Jenna, no Kylie. Island boy things I read. Island boy things, what you know? G's on ages, ice on my neck, it freeze like glaciers. So outrageous, them hand out, but me owe no favors. Jesus Christ. Goodness gracious, double M tell me buy some acres. Don't be courageous, but in a real life, no PlayStation. Jesus Christ, too much gal in here to fight. Jesus Christ, gal them say how he's so nice.
So we got some brand new music. This one is coming down from YBM called Flex. Listen.
I ain't give a what you did. Light it up, blow smoke, make a wish. Rollie, rollie, rollie on my wrist. Rollie, rollie, rollie on my flex, 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 flex. Rollie, rollie, rollie.
You're listening to the grind.
Shot a little easy with this one. And the whole group YBM. This one is called Flex. Brand new music premiered on the grind. Hey,
make some noise. I ain't give a what you did. Light it up, blow smoke, make a wish. Rollie, rollie, rollie on my wrist. Rollie, rollie, rollie on my flex, 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 flex. Rollie, 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 rollie on my flex, 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 flex.
See, get you wanna live, but I won't let her. I got him murder, send him to heaven, put him down. 9 to 11, brand new rollie. Try to take it from me, got the 2D. Won't settle for nothing. All my we came up from nothing. You really stop all that in the thuggin'. I don't got time for that bugging. Most of the up niggas that are not living. Cheat to the gang, that's on my children. If you with the gang, then you a civilian. Stay with the they know I'm a villain.
I ain't give a what you did. Light it up, blow smoke, make a wish. Yeah. Rollie, rollie, rollie on my wrist.
Gonna be 14 and store B. Hat 3-4 gal in the backseat, honey.
Say what?
Can't pull no rank, we ain't know you from nowhere.
Say what?
Island boy, that why the girl don't want me.
Trav, you had the Q lineup?
Gal and them wet, like they from Castara. Like my gal and them in tools, like me like my barra. My gal have a gal, we all love each other. And not all about me duck.
It's Trinidad, you know.
Harris, this he playing mad and side.
We the share.
Dogs them make him wisen up. See my drip and start whining up. Bamsy itchy pants and riding up. She ain't wisey man. Of course. She only playing strippers, no time for romance. What? Man, I shoot her, but it's not Cupid. Y'all in my DM naked, cause them see my neck decorated. Call me bro, but we not related. If it's not money, then please translate it. If my dog miss you on your birthday, spend the block and it's happy belated. Them say I go fall off, but still lonely. Yes, gun it up and waiting. Pull up and I be 14 and store B. Had 3-4 gal in the backseat. Can't pull no rank, we ain't know you from nowhere. Island boy, that why the girl don't want me.
This youth man a boss, youth man a stunner. Magnum in hand, no gold pocket cover. Anyway we roll vibe, just turn up easy.
So if this is the first time you're hearing this song, this one is called
Never Stop, Steamy Still.
Gal Them Sugar. Coming out from Hey Choppy Sigma.
If we rockin' with tree
and
chase a London, we chase with
no disrespect to the Tumber brother and them, but the man with the baddest verse on the track
where you're whining,
is going to be our guest next week, Trap.
Fighting,
yeah.
When we drinking
Raw Life will be our guest next week, Monday.
I need about 4 more.
And this is how he does song.
It's foreplay.
Pull up on a B14 and stop it. Had 3-4 gal in the backseat.
Get ready for Raw Life next week, Monday on the grind. Listen, artists, no man.
That why the girl them worry. Bump a big and stuff like Polari. Give thanks to the Lord, Mr. Glory. Summer ring up glory until I call you. Fresh them in the winter with the cardigans. Touchdown with 2 hours for the farming and chop it them a cup with the guardian. Regular we make girl dash with the body and straight after. I feel cook of the Radisson. Next one calling on a footballer. But we did the ballin'. On a footballer. But we did the ballin'. On a footballer. But we did the ballin'. Skin like Messi for my next goal scoring. Real top shot as me a car. With start from small number 1 big anyway. See me have to turn up the party. For the late man clap up the 40. But on the place time I press with my shorty. Either she nice or she naughty. Just do it like Nike when I really like talking. Me I make girl wet like the fist start the frosting. And I sip on Johnny before me do the walking. Steam up the place like porridge. Full of set me just
Me only run after this money like an evil when the truck.
Yes, sir.
Money over girl and girl love.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're now tuning in, welcome to the grind, playing the best in TNT music.
No match, no friend, go take your hand, or bring your.
Let me change up the vibe.
That's why the girl them want we. Cause we invest we money wisely. When the prophet flip, she gets wet.
You're listening to the grind.
She say me cute and intelligent. I feel them blessed like 11. The watch I slip and falling. She hot like hell, but she feel like heaven. But when the money calling me, I present. My family need me, how I go settle. I am a god, this body a vessel. The devil, he busy, but my hands of an idol. God is the boss, I try to tell him. Y'all them like we, they want invite me for the vice, but I prefer handle my scene. All these sacrifices, the only I see. Keep me up at night, my business are my needs. That's why the girl them want we.
Sounds of Hey Choppy featuring Meds Boss. How will you get familiar with this one? Get familiar.
Fast cars, big checks, pretty girls, they love. She got me in the morning for the beat to top in her vex. Yeah, Billie Jean like I'm to dog and banana. What's next? All my girls in check, fresh gas, that's how my money invest. First class on tell me land. Rev out the Benz, my dog one time, see tech life, I for be me gang. Tell them call me the king of them dancer. Suck it out like Beady Man. Some boy them want beat it down. Got a girlfriend want me be the man. But making money is the plan. That's why the girl them want we. Cause we invest we money wisely.
I tell you.
When the prophet flip, she gets wet. You say me cute and intelligent. No, I in love with the cash. Flip it and she coming back. It's our money romance.
So ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new one coming down from an artist goes by the name of Shem.
Feel like yesterday. She wanna hook me.
What up, DJ Chap? Give me from the top now, man. The track is called Believe Me. As we feature the best in TNT music under some different hip-hop trap vibe, you know what I mean? Hey!
Had you right here in my arms. Feel like yesterday. She wanna hook me with a charm. I got bills to pay. She wanna fuck me all night long. And told me don't be late. So baby,
you're listening to the grind.
She gon' make me watch us my kids. That I'm like a boxer. I'm all up in the real. Grab my glizzy while I'm fucking her, so she know what's the bitch. She like daddy, you not regular. So I'm letting her load them clips up. My mind on M&M's. Yo, she like my residence. She take that just like a champ. She on her forces like a champ. She take them shots like 50 Cent. If that you alive, I kill again. I thought that girl was having sex, but she a demon in the flesh. Yeah, they know I ain't playing fair. Young be wildin', I can make him disappear. Say she ain't want no fraction, she just want a whole share. She say to be honest, 33, I think you're rare. Yeah. I'm like, baby, hell yeah. I done did some shit that made me surpass all my peers, yeah. I'm like, tell me what you scared of. You can take a trip and I promise you taken care of, yeah. She know that she don't wanna believe me. I need you to take me a little bit more than seriously. I know you don't believe me. Had you right here in my arms. Feel like yesterday.
Yeah, man, big up to Ken Fisher. Yeah, man. Yeah. He just said in the comments that he just subscribed. And if you're listening right now or you're watching, you gotta make sure to subscribe to the YouTube, right? That does so much for us. That does so much for Trinidad and Tobago music. And like the video too. Like it. Just but I like it. It's not hard to do.
You know what's the bitch? She like daddy, you not regular. So I'm letting her load them clips up. She know that she don't.
So speaking of which, We have some brand new music to drop, right? We have an artist. She goes by the name of Squilly, right? And we had a few requests. We had a few requests for his music. We're going to drop this one. Don't forget, you can submit your music to thegrind868@gmail.com. Make sure it's in MP3 format and edited for radio. Yes, we just let something slide, but you know what I mean? Keep it clean. Or send me the raw and the edit and I'm going to make a decision, you know what I mean? But this one is called Out of Time, coming down from Squilly. DJ Trap, give me from the top.
Yeah.
You're listening to The Grind.
I'm running out of time. Yeah. I'm running out of time, yeah. I'm getting older, didn't know I can't slow down. Put 24s on the rover, it's like I'm running out of time, ayy. Gotta glow up, it's like I'm running out of time. The game ain't over, it's like I'm running out of time. Switched up and I changed the sound. Big body switching lanes now. Had to bust my wrist down like I'm running out of time. Gon' grind till I hit the ground. There ain't no stopping me now. Trust me, I'll hold it down, cause I'm running out of time. Big fish, yeah, we all about business. Finna pull up in that brand new spaceship. Had to cop it straight off the dealership. Swear to God, mine be the realest. Yeah, we go hard, we kill shit. Never flipped over, little shit. Never gon' stop, gon' shine like a big hit. Tryna make a million, yeah. Put my fam on for a million years. Face my fears. Put the foot down to the clutch, change gears. Fell on my mind, had to shed some tears, yeah. Been through the darkest times. That time be running out. Had to run it down. Look who rush now like JR running out of time, yeah. I'm getting older, didn't know I can't slow.
Yo, this is Flo from Caribbean Stream, man. I just want to say up this to Chromatics and the whole The Grind team, man. Boom!
Running out of time. The game ain't.
Yeah, man, big up yourself.
Like I'm running out of time.
All your touch base between us and our little voice note. Big up your boys. We back. We've been off for a month, you know what I mean? 4664 O.U.R. That's 4664-687, you know what I mean? But anyway, speaking of new music, that's coming down from Squilly. That one is called Out of Time. No, Out of Time. Yeah, let me get it correct, right? But we have a new one. I want to shout out my brethren DLL with this one. This one is called Zeus, coming out from an artist by the name of Young Put. Oh, let's listen to now, man.
Gotta make it out.
You're listening to The Grind.
Yeah, Virgin, 13, right? Yeah, like Louis V13, got me splurging. Yeah, pool at the house, let the birds in, coop like lightning. It's exciting.
You're listening to The Grind.
Yeah, Virgin, 13, right? Yeah. Like Louis V13, got me splurging. Yeah. Pool at the house, let the birds in, coop like lightning. It's exciting.
Artist goes by the name of Young Pert.
You don't like me, I'm feeling.
Produced by DLL. Big up, that's my brother, you know.
Yeah.
The original Wet Lord.
Yeah. Like money ain't a thing with your coupe and that crib, and you know that I won't lie. So cool like the jewelers around on my neck every time I got frostbite. I got so much pants to collect, right? Yeah.
You're listening to The Grind.
This song is called Zeus. Artist goes by the name of Young Pert. That's YUNGPERT.
Virgin, 13, right? Yeah. Like Louis V13, got me splurging. Yeah. Pool at the house, let the birds in, coop like lightning. It's exciting. I don't give if you don't like me. I'm feeling like I'm Zeus. Yeah. Yeah. Feeling like I'm Zeus. Yeah. Yeah. Like money ain't a thing with your coupe and that crib, and you know that I won't lie. So cool like the jewelers around on my neck every time I got frostbite. I got so much pants to collect, right? Travel overseas and I'm
yeah, man, big up request, locked on.
Bank with the stashmen, but then I'm walking out with the bag in. Like Louis V13, got me splurging. Yeah. Pool at the house, let the birds in, coop like lightning. It's exciting now.
Name of the track is called Zeus.
You don't like me, I'm feeling like I'm Zeus. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and shout out to everybody listening to the first time. Shout out to Ken Fisherman. Yeah, every Monday 6 to 9 p.m. But this is our radio.fm. This is the YouTube. This is our YouTube, right? Our radio.fm is a website. It's an online radio station. The number one online radio station in Trinidad and Tobago, right? And we got a bunch of other programs. But you subscribe. You subscribe to the YouTube. So you go see all of them, right? You go see all the live shows going on. You know what I mean? Different vibes, showcasing different vibes of music. Tomorrow we have Local Lockdown Tuesdays, showcasing local Trinidad Tobago rock music. We got the Island Girls on Wednesdays, 12 to 2, you know, dealing with issues, and it's a real enjoyable entertainment edutaining talk show. Thursdays we have True Talk No Lie. Saturdays of course is Rebel Radio, where you could win yourself 2 free 6-pack of stag. Let me put Ken Fisher, you could call in and get somebody to ship the stag to in Boston. I don't know if you could do that. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe it's not. You know what I mean? You bring it in duty free. You put it in your bag and bring it duty free. We call in winner, you know what I mean? And then, of course, on Sundays, we have the 2 Jamettes, but the Jamettes are currently on their break, and they will be starting back season 2 in September. But I want to let you all know that we have some new programs coming on to the station, right? Yeah, some brand new programs coming very, very soon to the station. We'll be expanding our daytime lineup and other things. And look out for something coming special on Friday nights. You know what I mean? Because after the anniversary party, it's like, all I want to come out of their house and listen to Trinidad and Tobago music and see Trinidad and Tobago artists. So if you do it on a Friday, what are we going to do? You know what I mean? But in the meantime, once again, this is The Grind, where we showcase Trinidad and Tobago talent to the fullest. I know the rest of them doing, we really don't care. This is what we doing. No. This artist, she goes by the name of Kavisha. We played one of her songs earlier tonight. And this is called It Real. Not It's Real or It Is Real, no, It Real. So that you know that actually, It Real now. You dig? Ladies and gentlemen, get familiar, DJ Chart from the top.
You're listening to The Grind. The Grind.
Listen to this tune.
Living in a corner house like I too fast. Dipping in the holy water in carnage. Walking through a rima with a blade in my hand. I'm black and white in my flask. Oh yeah. Black dirt on my white shoes like a convent girl.
You're listening to The Grind. Yeah, man, that's me. I Sasha locked and tune into The Grind. You don't know with chromatic.
She goes by the name of Kavisha. Track is called It Real.
Blade in my hand, I'm black and white in my flask. Oh yeah. Black dirt on my white shoes like a convent girl. Even through my window cause I like back and now. Look left to right in Scarborough, see the whole island. But beach is part of my plan. It's real, no. Punching is a part of the scene. Take on and get the bank. I think we like how it feels. Don't think we idle, we just idolize the part of the piece. God died as part of the dream.
You're listening to The Grind.
Stop, you're talking too much. Try it, don't just hush. I get really fed up. If your brethren jump, you go jump. If monkey know a tree to climb, I bet the dog ain't go back up this one.
I love this song. She just like using Trini quotes and thing now. She said dirt on she white shoes like a convent girl.
Is a part of the scene. Take on and get the bank. I think we like.
And Stag is a part of the scene. And KFC Zinger is a part of the scene. I tell you, strictly local at The Grind. So once again, artist goes by the name of Kavisha. Track is called It Real. And since we're dealing with the ladies, are we dig back into the box? We're gonna play our next lady because O.U.R Radio does represent and defend the girl. Let me know. I'm telling you, not just The Grind, because all you see we line up. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my sisters and them. Right? Let's get into this one. This one is coming down from Giovanna called Pretty Girl. Listen.
Pink lips, small waist. All the boys wanna get a taste, but you know
You're listening to the grind.
We're lying on the ground, princess by day. At night, a maid servant. He makes you do the things pretty girls aren't supposed to think. But you do them anyway. In your arms, he's gonna stay. You do them anyway. Late nights, no sleep. And your name's your weekend. The tightropes got you flustered. In your mind, you know better. Spoiled goods, no crowd. Dignities falling down and stained eyes. You can't get out. Where is he now? But you love him anyway.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man, Shiloh. Speaking of Shiloh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a break. We're going to get into some more music. As I say, once again, our guest today, Orlando Octave, is on his way. Yeah, you know, these streets a little sticky now, you know, but he is on his way nonetheless. We're going to chop it up today under some real serious vibes, right? But we want to end our little segment with what we call the, well, this was a hip-hop segment, to be honest, and so just featuring some different kind of hip-hop R&B vibes. Shout out to Kavisha. She has her EP coming soon. But look out for a new segment, Trav, right? We have a new segment coming to the grind. The name of the segment is called Who Is You? Like, who is you, dog? Who is you? Who is you? Right? Because we want to feature, you know, artists, because every time we bring an artist to do an interview, for the most part, they have a nice catalog of work, and we like to do that. We like to bring artists and build them up. Yeah, anyway, sorry, getting real text here about songs I'm playing. Yes, Giovanna is Trini. Why? Justin, everything we play on the grind is Trini, dog. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to Justin every time, man. We got my Lime.tt Lime Juve family. Yeah. What was I saying? Right. We have a new segment, right? Coming next week. It's called Who Is You? Right? Where when from your submissions, we're going to feature artists who probably haven't really been out there, probably never did a radio interview. Real underground up and coming who might have our one tune that real popping or we find is popping, and we're going to be giving them that feature, that highlight to really find out who is them now. So, right? So, y'all look out for Who Is You? Coming soon to the grind, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we want to play this one more tune. This is coming down from Shiloh. It's called Rock On. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the grind playing the best in TNT music. Try me!
Life goes on, man, life goes on. I might never do right, but I right my wrongs. Thugging through nights where I don't belong. In my mind, hold on. Know that I'ma pop off. Know that I'ma rock on. Gunning there, holding on the top form. Tropical depression made a perfect storm. Had to self-destruct to even get reborn. Lightly hot into the light. So screaming fucking limit, shy rock on. I'm starting to go out to stay pissed off. Nothing special about the kid, but I'm different, dog. Cop a new wristwatch, cop a new wrist clock. Hella minutes, not a vibe, finna nuke them by. I do this, I was young and stupid. The time to be ruthless, I got caught up with Cupid. Dreams I thought were lucid were brought to life. Flat out more than wounded, I went poltergeist. Treat this here like the afterlife. If that money talking fluent, then get out my sight. I just want a bag on a bag, buy another bag. The haters can't stand the fact that it was last. I'm fucking up the track, done tripled them up on laps. They wish they could muzzle facts so that I let off the gas, but I can't.
You're listening to the grind.
Even though my demons stick to the trampoline, add some color to my liquor, then I'm back at them. One way or another, I'ma handle it. Life goes on, man, life goes on. I might never do right, but I right my wrongs. Thugging through nights where I don't belong. In my mind, hold on. Know that I'ma pop off. Know that I'ma rock on. Gunning there, holding on the top form. Tropical depression made a perfect storm. Had to self-destruct to even get reborn. Lightly hot into the light. So screaming fucking limit, shy rock on. I'm starting to get one day pissed off. Nothing special about the kid, but I'm different, dog.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's the sounds of Shiloh. Track is called Rock On. Right here on the grind. Big up to Shiloh. I believe he was on True Talk No Lie the other day, you know what I mean? Nah man, Stoney man, what you talking about? We had that day in the stash. Still. Alright, Stoney, you're right. Actually, so let's Trav, let me play one more from in the hip hop segment. There. You dig? It's just that, you know, we kinda running out of time now. Give me that new Reefer King, number 15. Yeah? Right. This one is called Woke, ladies and gentlemen, because there's so many new songs, right? But Stoney, big up Stoney, dog. You know, Stoney, yeah, I mean, Stoney, big up yourself, right? This is a brand new one coming down from Reefer King. Let's get into it. And then we take a quick break and be right back.
You're listening to The Grind.
From the minute I spoke to my father this morning, I've been all in my zone, walking this path alone for as long as I've known. I've been all on my own. I'm feeling so woke from the minute I spoke to my father this morning. I've been all in my zone, walking this path alone for as long as I've known. I've been all on my own. Timing is everything. Like the time that you would spend with your family before sin wrecks everything. Like the time Tazo got stabbed like 9 times and still died from his heart feeling. I think of that every day. Your nephew turned 1 the other day. We sit on some high one and dance passa like back in the good old days. This kush got me higher than how a bald eagle would spend his day. We killing maricos, tingas tu madre, un cigarro claro. Mama Guaya would say I'm a ride for my dogs at the end of the day. Just when I thought it was time to stop praying, demons over here slaying. Then I heard one say, I've got something for ya. Seeing your maliciousness rise in the skies, there's no surprise around me. Jah placed his light around me. Around me. I'm feeling so woke from the minute I spoke to my father this morning. I've been all in my zone, walking this path alone for as long as I've known. I've been all on my own. I'm feeling so woke from the minute I spoke to my father this morning. I've been all in my zone, walking this path alone for as long as I've known. I've been all on my own. Been at the end of my life terms. Life is a bitch that ain't treated right. Crossing my path with your greasy lies. I cup some weed just to sleep at night. I work 9 to 5s into jobs for my kids just to live right. Don't ever clue why I even fight for people to understand that ain't right. Justification, public humiliation, calling my name is some damn shit. Y'all better thank God that a nigga got killed.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, that is brand new music coming down from Reefer King. It's called Woke, and it is not the clean version, but that's alright, Stone. You know, we don't really business now, you know what I mean? But send me the clean version too now, just in case, you know what I mean? Just in case we do have it, you know, man. Big up my brother Justin again. No, he did not ask if they're from Trinidad. He know they're from Trinidad. He's like, Matix, claim a name on air for me, please. He just wanted to know if they're in Trinidad at this present moment, right? Because we have a lot of projects coming on the table. Shout out to Line.tt, shout out to O.U.R Radio. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. Don't forget, this is The Grind. We are powered by KFC. And of course, from this week, for the whole of July, we are powered by Star. We have some stock that drink next week, Chavi, you know what I mean? But I still getting over this. Well, I had COVID, Jed. You know what I mean? I ducked it for 2 years, Jed. 2 years I ducked this COVID and I ended up getting it. So my throat kind of, you know. Anyway, we take a quick break. We'll be right back.
When we drink it, when we kill it, when we live it, we drink it. Stop, hold it, mix it up, drink it up, hold it, keep the joy, retro, 95 is we take, hold it, it's only time we drink,
a men's beer. Drink responsibly.
Trinidad and Tobago has given so much to the world. The steel pan, carnival, goat racing, and best of all, the world-famous zinger was invented right here in 1984, setting the standard of delicious fried chicken sandwiches forever. Get the double-breaded, extra juicy 100% Trini Zinger only at KFC. The KFC Zinger, proud to be a Trini. You're welcome, world.
You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics playing the best in T&T music.
You're listening to The Grind.
Caption, physical attraction. Body limber, ready for action. The double texting pressure my cellular. Pirelli's wider, it is better for the traction. Pay me no mind, but I'm just scrolling on my Instagram. No pre-my plan, operating under ambition. God's child, he blessed me with mad style. Hey, where you going, mama? Stay a little while. Cause I got what you need. Bubble rolling up, he got mad trees. Don't worry about the PCPs, girl, put your mind at ease. Pour out the cognac for those in need. Spill to the pavement for the RIPs. Blessed enough, yes enough. Never give you nothing less enough. Man, not the best enough, nothing less enough. Put a hickey on your chest. Come on, a 10 out of 10. Never need to flash on them. Never tolerate fake friend. Blessing up, I say blessing up. Come and make me bless it up. Give her sell a bon C, I take out her fancy. Dimension up top, gotta be double D. Smooth round brown, hair smelling like peaches. She rock crop tops with the fresh wallabies. Already viral on the Twitter. Baby girl is sweeter than a fritter. Lovely lady, want to get it with ya. And anywhere you go, the girl them biting on their style. They don't say that to bitter. Kinda like Tori and Lois in our own lane. You know I'm the man, girl, we both came. Ain't got to tell me I'm super, it's in my first name. Never had to touch a dope game. Blessed enough, yes enough. Never give you nothing less enough. Man, not the best enough, less enough. Static.
Hands on my waistline. Oh my body to body. Alive, and I feel my soul leaving each other. Fingertips, hands stand up when you graze me with your lips. Heart thumping to baseline, take hold of my breathing. Send shivers down my spine in the moment I leave it. This feel like I set up one and I get one dance to change your lives. Fall into the trap, just call it a rap. Sunrise when you say goodbye, bye. Touch just a little bit. Come on and touch just a little bit. Push it further. Touch just a little bit. Push it, touch just a little bit. Ayy, push it. Me, I want capture, baby, in no rapture. Hear me, call me a doctor. Ayy, me who unlock ya. Who knew all we needed was a little fix. Take aim at my wicked wonder. Knock it for 6. Drown in ecstasy, go going all in. Lose ourselves in the fantasy we created. This feel like a threat of one and I get one dance to change our lives. Fall into the trap, just call it a rap. Sunrise when you say goodbye, bye. Touch just a little bit. Come on and touch just a little bit. Push it further. Touch just a little bit. Push it, touch just a little bit. Ayy,
Baby, I want you. Girl, I live in your DM from AM to PM. Oh, tell me where you want to. Where you're moving that body like a G, I follow you. Oh, I want to do some naughty thing. Like kiss the fruit while the panty fling. The juicy fruit jolly rancher thing. Hold me tight like it's so sorry. Don't surrender, just ordering. Original, no photocopy. Ain't nobody business that day with me and you do. See, I have a thing for you. How will you come show, come show? Why you do me like Joanna? Go harder. Block this extension in your water. Sweet and loco, you go banana. Even cassava, I want you. Girl, I live in your DM from AM to PM. Oh, tell me where you want to. Where you moving that body like IG, I follow you. Oh, why you do that? Why you treat me so? I know Oden, no Olushi, no idiot. TikTok, Instagram, all my video. Like in picture when they're there from 2 years ago. Ain't nobody business that they with me and you do. See, I have a thing for you. How will you come show, come show? Why you do me like Joanna? Go harder. Block this extension in your water. Sweet and loco, you go banana. Even cassava, I want you. Girl, I live in your DM from the M to PM. Oh,
I never chase no paper, and me not have no time. No, I don't need no savior. Need someone who go right for love, right for life. You're safe for me, baby. Stay behind. Don't take it slow. Coming real close. Collide. Don't make it hurt. Coming real close. Collide. That's all I wanna do. Body shaking,
Island fix, you gonna hit them with island fix. Them one cadence, everything. Alright. My pretty little island chick, let we got a flick. Let's head to the seaside, we could take a day. I'll take you on a trip, places you'll not visit. All around the world with me. Cause when she vibesy and she vicey, hold she tightly. My island baby girl, you make me mighty. Make me one of your daily and nightly. You're sexy, you're young and you're sprightly.
Pretty little island, yeah. I need you. Tell me where you want and where you come from. Tell me where you want and what we go do. Pretty little island, yeah. I need you. Tell me where you want and where you come from. Tell me where you want and what we go do. Girl, I need your devotion. The way you move your body, girl, it give me the notion that you want me inside, don't cause no commotion, yeah. I wanna take a dip in your Pacific Ocean. Tight so I have you hold on, yeah. Cause I need you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the sound of M1 and Cadence. Once again, if you are at the O.U.R Radio 1 year anniversary party, you would have seen that live. Right?
Tell me where you come from. Tell me where you want and where we go.
So we're gonna get into this one, and then we take a quick break. This one is 6 Boy featuring Barbie Lou Drewski and I Am Shania. Yeah.
So take it down low, got it on me rough, me want big glow. Fling it round back way, sweeter than Juve. Baby, set it up there, nana. Ride it slow, baby, let me know. If you want faster, just let me know. Fling it from the back there, chuck it up the right way. Baby, no lightweight, nana. She a demon, so she was a teaser girl. She made it fly, girl, I swear you got a visa, girl. Oh. Got amnesia, forget the man that she leave at home. Oh. She please her and she a good receiver. Fling it up, body, fling it up, fling it up, fling it up, body, fling it up, fling it up, fling it up, body, fling it up, fling it up, body, fling it up.
Yeah, baby, now broke it off. The way you move so sexy, me love enough. Stand up like a soldier in a Russia. Fling it up, help body like a shot putter. Fling it up, back it up. Kiss up on your belly, yes, you like the flow. You're tight, see how they want me love. Me love your glow.
She a demon, so she was a teaser girl.
The grind.
She made the fly, girl, I swear you got a visa, girl.
Yeah.
Put amnesia, forget the man that she leave at home.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the grind.
And she a good receiver. Play it up, play it up, play it up. Play it up, play it up, play it up. Play it up, play it up.
Trinidad and Tobago has given so much to the world. The steel pan, carnival, goat racing, and best of all, the world-famous zinger was invented right here in 1984, setting the standard of delicious fried chicken sandwiches forever. Get the double-breaded, extra juicy 100% Trini Zinger only at KFC. The KFC Zinger, proud to be a Trini. You're welcome, world.
When we drinking, when we chilling, when we living, we singing stop, stop, stop. Oh yeah, raise it up, drink it up, yes it. Oh yeah, keep the joy, retro. 95 is we take. Oh yeah, it's on this time we drink.
Stag, a man's beer. Drink responsibly.
You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics playing the best in TNT music.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we jump back into some dancehall. And when you get familiar with this one, this is brand new music coming down from Kima Nation. This one is called Gal Thief. All right.
Say you a whole girl thief, but when me done, you bet you do I'll leave. Enough girl can't fling it pretty like me. Ticky done chipping a mode where beast don't know me a freak. You a whole girl thief, you was not welcome for your feast. Some girl tail ferment for the east. Grippy cookie hard, you make got the rice squeeze. You see free, done smoke for weed. I'm up on another level. Try catch me if you walk with a devil, cause I'ma make you fall in love. Know your ex give you bun, but the fancy got the way I heaven. And none of my fault, babes. If I fuck you like my love, you broke your heart. If I rest it by your cousin, plus it never serious, so you not feel jealous about nothing. Bring here with the nice little something. You a whole girl thief. When me done, you bet you do I'll leave. Enough girl can't fling the pretty like me. Ticky done chipping a mode where a beast don't know me a freak. You a whole girl thief. You was snack babes come for your feast. Some girl put the stale ferment with tea.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have Orlando Octave coming up very soon.
When gonna bust, you kill them not bad like none of us. I just saw me turn to follow we up, feel you more safe with us. Jack it up, you kill them want try me, we'll fuck it up. Network we are run before we knock it up. All the bad them not bad enough. My guns fire for. But when me done, you bet you do I'll leave. Enough girl can't fling the pretty like me. Ticky done chipping a mode where a beast don't know me a freak. You a whole girl thief. You was not welcome for your feast. Some girl put the stale ferment with the ease. Grippy cookie hard, you make got the rice squeeze. You see free. Done smoke for weed, I'm up on another level. Check it me if you want.
She says she fucks more weed, she on another level. Oh gosh! Brand new music coming out from Kima Nation. We have some, watch me right now, is real brand new tune to bust. So DJ Trevor, we are getting to that anomaly. That one is called Real OG. Well, we played this one before.
Man a real OG, yeah man a real OG.
You're listening to The Grind.
You have style like me, them a go need wings to catch up on me. Tell them, man a real OG, yeah man a real OG. Them, do have style like me. Right now man wild and free. The girl them see me fresh and clean like Swanee teeth. And every fat girl want give me the meat. When bad man touch on the beach, get a umbrella for me cause I bleach me a bleach. Girl them say me skin pretty and smooth, and I me put them in the mood. Every hot girl Walk on wine back.
All right, DJ Chab, let me rinse with some speed. Verse and chorus.
Why? Man, I real OG. Yeah, man, I real OG. Yeah, damn. No.
Next artist, we come to premiere this one.
Let me tell about the G code. Regular me up a new girl in my vehicle.
You're listening to The Grind.
Artist goes by the name of School Them. Track is called G Code. Rinsing some new tune here tonight. Some brand new dancehall.
So we not trust people. But let me tell about the G code. Regular me up a new girl in my vehicle, yeah. But we not really trust people. Some of them serious, I mean I wanna eat ya. But rich badness and with the G code money, yeah, done them pop the reload, yeah. Investing pounds and kilos. Violate now it. But yeah, me see the hate, yeah, me see the fake, yeah, me see the snake mash gas accelerate. Pop a pill, shot a champagne, celebrate, elevate from further with the heavyweight. We doing it large, I'm a team full of girls with like Nicki Minaj. You deep down south side, we in charge. Yo, Blade, yes, we in charge, and we step without the entourage. But let me tell about the G code, regular me up a new girl in my vehicle, yeah. But we not really trust people, some of them serious, I mean I wanna eat ya. But rich badness and with the G code money, yeah, done them pop the reload, yeah. Investing pounds and kilos. Rich badness and we love that with the price. When I'm done friends with the love that we pull up in a new drop top. I'm a link same for the up top. I'm a don't bust one. I'm a vocals with on track, so them can't stop me.
Artist goes by the name a School Them. Track is called G Code. I'll get familiar now, man.
Tell me really what them know about way. But let me tell about the G code. Regular me up a new girl in my vehicle, yeah. But we not really trust people. Some of them serious, I mean I wanna eat ya. But rich badness and with the G code. Yeah, done them pop the reload, yeah. Investing and pounds.
Sometimes this shit is sweet. Sometimes bitter like Zebra Pig, but you have your own.
You're listening to The Grind.
Chain links.
Well, if you know this one, then you're an avid listener of The Grind.
Things tough, but we not give up.
Sounds of Gus.
Man strong enough.
This one is called Fake Energy. You know about them things.
Sometimes this shit is sweet. Sometimes bitter like Zebra Pig, but you have your own journey. Me not follow a set of feet. Better be firm face, the heat open like the letter C. Not sell out just to get a peek at the nice life, cause life nice. It gonna be better, G. Please don't do no rubber V, just to get a meal, man. Go like mahogany, the way we stunt like pepper tree. But I'm a counterfeit, me say loyalty can be purchased to go by no counterfeit. They never the powder we until the crowd that scream. When elevate in the maze to see faces reveal snakes in the green. Careful we with a set of teeth, them hate your rims, them on your leather seat. Careful we tell a dream, them a kill your fear in a weed and a Hennessy. Them cry in the cemetery. Progress makes enemies, keep your mood silent, don't need no fake energy. Progress makes enemies.
Easy man, Monty.
Silent, don't need no fake energy. Have you ever seen fate move a mountain, make it look like the weight of a pepper seed? I get a feeling, adrenaline, thinking about my dreams manifesting to reality. When you need them, you never see. Productivity could only pause like apostrophe. Man, me must have be ambitious, so me must have dreams. Success sweet like your boss cheap, like a custard cream. No more cluster jeans when me boss up, please make my lungs happy. Wake, bake, and a steam. When elevating, amazing for see faces. Reveal snakes in the green wake. Every leaf blaze, everything. Yeah, fool we with a set of teeth. Them hate your rims, them on your leather seat. Careful, we tell a dream. Them a kill your fear in a weed and a Hennessy. Then cry in the cemetery. Progress makes enemies, keep your mood silent, don't need no fake energy. Progress makes enemies.
So we say new tune again.
No fake energy.
Maybe see boss to another level. Bad mind them want see me miserable. Yeah, but the sky are the limit. Don't let nobody try ruin your spirit. Cause enough man have to fall in society. And we have to make it out of poverty. So turn your dreams to reality. So turn your dreams to reality. So turn your dreams to reality. When they hear don't work, them a start telling lies. Enough man fall and enough man rise. Now study them if you youth a fish strive. Nobody cares if you're dead or alive. Put in the work, keep your eyes on the price. If you really check, take a day in my life. If you really feel the system is alive. If you really feel the system is alive. Maybe see boss to another level. Bad mind them want see me miserable. Yeah, but the sky are the limit. Don't let nobody try ruin your spirit. Cause enough man have to fall in society. And we have to make it out of poverty. So turn your dreams to reality. So turn your dreams to reality. So turn your dreams to reality. You can't stop the rain from falling. This year man have to keep on balling. Me have be a girl calling. Me catching flights, but me not catching feelings. If you not talk money, want no dealings. The men if you man have to switch like seasons. What the fuck, me don't care about your reason. What the fuck, me don't care about your raise the bars to another level. Bad mind them want see me miserable. Yeah, but the sky are the limit. Don't let nobody try ruin your spirit. Cause enough man have to fall in society. And we have to make it out of poverty. So turn your dreams to reality. So turn your dreams to reality. So turn your dreams to reality. When man never had paper, had to grind and party later. When you not follow them don't rate you. Watch yourself before you end up in a danger. Take your time before you end up 6 feet under. This is not no game and this is not no plunder. That's why sometimes me I wonder. That's why sometimes me I crazy bastard another level. I mind them want see me miserable. Yeah, but this guy I did. Don't let nobody try.
Slow farm me I come from. Remember the day when we bust gun. Anybody, this still get knocked down. When all of my guns was custom. Remember my crown with rust down. I got not the Mac with the pan drum. Yo, and every time he step in at this scheme, Bingy man used to bust one. Cause every night was weed and magnum. Running at your yard, snatch a purse and bust one. What about cause she first on just gone. Take he goes, now I move with a +1. Now we willing. Chassis do the drilling. So easily. Drive by the vehicle there. Plenty is what my eagle spray. But we go feed them easily. I saw we fully evil, love kill people. Roll easy in a rental vehicle. Talk you a talk, come a shot, make you shake like sneaker. Hot gun for you and your people. One kill murder, nah do sequence. Mother should have warned you. Yo, never diss out people. That's why the matic in a hand. From it started get up. Them not hot, them look up. When I just reshoot them. So easily. Drive by the vehicle there. Plenty is what my eagle spray. But we go feed them easily. So far we are come from. Remember the day when we bust gun. Anybody, they still didn't get knocked down. When all of my guns was custom. Remember my crown did rust down. I got not the Mac with the pan drum. Yo, and every time he step in at this scheme, Bingy man used to bust one. Cause every night was weed and magnum. Running at your yard, snatch a purse and bust one. Mother all, she first on just gone. Take he goes, now I move with a +1. Yeah, we willing. Southside man drilling. So easily.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, we have our guest here today. But we're gonna rinse about 2 more because the artist, we tell the artists and them every busting up your tune today, you know. So we had to rinse a couple more tune. Ladies and gentlemen, you were just listening to Jassy, right? That's Jassy, right? Ja letter C, right? With a track called Easily. Of course, you know, if you've been listening to the grind, we've been playing that constantly. We have a brand new one from Jassy to come. This one is called Welcome to Trinidad, ladies and gentlemen. Get familiar. This is the grind.
Jassy, I'm getting it. We like this. Can't talk if you don't like this. That the population as a whole as I get to youth, man, know about tragedy. Seen so much of family in pain and misery. So much of close friend dead and done history. Ask for strength on the road, pray for prosperity. See, I know my point's more valuable than company. And as I walk in the road, keep haters off of me. Dog, if you're carrying your ghost, then please don't talk to me. Try keep away from all the people that just want from me. See, 2022, man, have a global vision, yeah. You could boss out if you're not see the mission, man. Push from my dreams and me don't need no permission. Once I keep the faith and willing to walk the distance, one day me and my son can live the life being vision. Cause all I'm a dog, see that dead or in prison. Well, and mommy talk, yes, yeah, but never listen. Now another one fall, look mommy how she balls. Until father get gone, shot make him dance like prom. Full clip and he get all. Gunmen empty then gone, community uproar. Not 2 gunmen but 4, nozzles that light and raw. Body parts taken tough, come for 1 but take more. Mommy good children gone, bury 3 out of 4. None of them kids reach for.
You're listening to the grind.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Artist goes by the name of Jassy. Track is called Welcome to Trinidad. Listen to the artist lyrics now. Because as I always say, who else gonna sing about Trinidad and Tobago but Trinidad and Tobago artists? You can't expect all the foreign artists to sing about we.
You're listening to the grind. As I get to youth, man, know about tragedy. Seen so much of family in pain and misery. So much of close friend dead and done history. Ask for strength on the road, pray for prosperity. See, I know my points more valuable than company. And as I walk in the road, keep haters off of me. Dog, if you're carrying your ghost, then please don't talk to me. Try keep away from all the people I just want from me. See, 2022, man, have a global vision, yeah. You could boss out if you're not see the mission, man. Push from my dreams and me don't need no permission. Once I keep the faith and willing to walk the distance, one day me and my son can live the life being vision. Cause all I'm a dog, see that dead or in prison. Well, and mommy talk, he does hear, but never listen. Now another one fall, look mommy how she balls. Until father get gone, shot make him dance like prom. Full clip and he get all. Gunmen empty then gone, community uproar. Not two gunmen but four, nozzles that light and raw. Body parts taken to
community uproar. You hear the man now say that? Who go sing about Trinidad and Tobago but we, man?
Welcome to Trinidad. Every speaker in the street play Trinidad. Can't pray for blessing if we pray for carnival. And every day is about 4 or 5 funeral. Watch yourself in the streets, dog, they killing us. Don't know what the politicians giving us. I like the prime minister not giving up. Try take me food, the job straight and cinemas.
Alright, Jassy, I feel next week for Jassy on the Who's You segment. I feel Jassy will be the first one on the Who's You segment next week, yeah? But ladies and gentlemen, we want to play one more, because all of this is brand new music, because you know we've been off for a month. So that's it. The email was full up with like hundreds of tunes, and a lot of them are great music that we have to highlight. We're gonna get into this one, final one, then we take a quick break, and we have our guest in studio today. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is coming down from Vern. This one is called F Feelings. All right.
Speed it, trying to find a reason. Feelings mean I need it. I know I'm screaming. Day, night and evening. Feelings mean no time for no feelings. Tryna make it, don't like it. Just tryna elevate. Remember life is, give you my heart and you bring it where a knife is. So much at night, so me cry. Then I see. Them no see, them boy, they no real, them just a friend of me. Yeah, me no know them envy me for. Just tryna live life high like some day upon reefer. Me know me dogs, them I pray for me reach for. Enough haters do what me reach for. But me no live to please people. So me I do what me can once me able. Thank God to me not disabled. Watch my trees look what can do to able. Yeah.
Artist goes by the name of Fern. Ladies and gentlemen, get familiar.
You're listening to the grind.
I'm in the two jars. Speed it, trying to find a reason. Feelings mean I need it. I know I'm screaming. Day, night and evening. Feelings, no time for no feelings. Yo, feelings I get to kill. Trust no one and you live. Might be a little lonely, but it is what it is. I mean no thought none cause I get what I get. Rather be alone and hard like stone. Instead of you walk over me like the road. By yourself you're born and by yourself you will go. That's why me no fit for be here alone.
Yeah, no carry hate in my heart. Well, I wish system more opposition. Cause holding grudges just go hold back my mission. I mean, I have time for that. Me only have time for stop. Me not feel strike back. Cause real fake real them camp and them don't notice that. So them friend them go even notice for right back. I mean, even at the time, the fit dwell upon that. Just thank God for my life. Cause enough man lost that.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for the past 2 hours and 20 minutes, you've been listening to Strictly Trinidad and Tobago artists. This is The Grind. This is our radio.fm. We take a quick break and we'll be right back. Share up the live, share up the link because the guest is in studio here today.
When we drink it, when we chillin', when we live it, we drink it. Stop, stop, stop. Oh yeah, mix it up, drink it up. Oh yeah, keep the go, retro. It's we take. It's on this time we drink.
Stag, a men's beer. Drink responsibly.
Trinidad and Tobago has given so much to the world. The steel pan, carnival, goat racing, and best of all, the world-famous zinger was invented right here in 1984, setting the standard of delicious fried chicken sandwiches forever. Get the double-breaded, extra juicy 100% Trini Zinger only at KFC. The KFC Zinger, proud to be a Trini. You're welcome, world.
You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics playing the best in TNT music.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while. Long awaited. Trouble now. Trouble now. Ladies and gentlemen, Orlando Octave. We welcome him to The Grind. Sing, my brother.
Prepare for them food shortage. Ask about them seed bomb storage. Social media, what a distraction with them demonic forces. Find out who them sauces. Hey, what's the ingredients of them sauces? Give your prime ministers and religious leaders. Find out who them bosses. Oh, them full of for the R. No make the 1% them the PR. Tell your elect but you can't select. Watch the options them keep giving ya. Who get the contracts? The one with contacts. Poor people get less money with more tax. Open your eyes and see who are the real enemies. For me they are in the struggle still. What? Some return and suffer still. What? All the money with them have that can't buy salvation. Man they are in the struggle. Out on the battlefield. Oh yeah I know. Man fed up with oppression. Man said just for me how I know. Man I can't put it how I know. Gotta detach from the system. Self-sufficient man for me. I'm going to take myself away. What control we mentally? Make Michael chip enter we. True. Stop your income when your food done. You're going giving eventually. Remember prayer without works is dead. God help those who help themselves. Not put them wealth in riches and ignore them health and still end up in a hell. Sometimes Judas left on Jezebel. So the man go marrow. Enough of them blind follow. See them today and you can't see them tomorrow. Pastors extorting the masses. Politician knocking champagne glasses. And go like the smartest. I through them half them passes. The people are gonna perish for lack of knowledge. But me they are in the struggle still. Some rich and I suffer. Oh, that man's salvation. Man they are in the struggle. Out on the battlefield. Oh, yeah, no, man fed up with oppression.
You're listening to The Grind.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, no.
the man bring a kind of energy here. Tell me how to sing, boy. Words is power, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, My brother, Orlando Octave. We always have a smile, you know, when we link up, you know what I mean? Brother, how things?
Things terrible, brother.
It's terrible?
Yeah. And I'm not speaking from a personal aspect, but if we pay attention to everything that is happening around us, bro, I still don't know how the ones who in authority could observe these things happening on a daily basis and turn a blind eye. Boy, that's so mind baffling to me. Boy. Even we the people who we have in high places, these folks who are so-called influencers and the stars that we have, nobody says nothing, bro.
You're going all the way one time, eh? Remember that?
Nobody. How? These are the same people that support our music. These are the same people that support these people product. These are the same people that buy the songs and go to party. These are the same people dying and they don't say nothing. These are the same people that go on the street to get votes. And these people not saying nothing, brother.
So, hey, what I want to get into, right? So, I'm going to start it here. So, I'm going to start it and take it all the way one time. Since, for the past few years, well, I would say, 2-3 years?
Yeah.
Right? You have made it your business to change the content of your music.
Yeah.
Right? Not to say you didn't touch on things before.
Yeah.
Because you was always an artist that, you know, had a wide spectrum of things that you would sing about and touch on.
Yeah.
And then you put out Unity, and it really struck a chord with Trinidad and Tobago. Like, it was a huge song.
Yeah.
And it was, I won't say it was weird, but it wasn't at the time common in the midst of the rise of Trinidad music for a song like that to have the success that it had. Right?
Really?
But since that, all of your songs have been socially conscious and about certain things. What made you make that decision?
The Most High. It just wasn't me now. Yeah, if it was up to me, honestly, I might have been his ass. I'm being honest. And, bro, when the Most High call it, guy, fight that, you know. I try to fight that plenty times, you know. And can't fight it. And more. And see, he keep revealing and I keep saying, why me, you know? Why me? I've been in the streets, you know, I not no perfect man. No, try to profess to be no perfect man. And a lot of people would have their opinions about me or what impression they have about me, but
so can you pinpoint the moment where that happened, or was it
bro, a lot of things been happening
over a
and,
kind of period?
You know, to say it might sound crazy to people.
Hey, this is the grind. Feel free to say what you want to say, my lord.
Bro, I had some spiritual encounter. Spiritual, I'm not telling you. I can't explain. Out of the normal. I would sit down and I would lie down at night and see my door knob turn by itself and hear something walking and hear that voice. That is how I end up in Israel. And
so that was a good encounter or a bad encounter?
That is a good encounter.
It's a good encounter.
Well, it has something called the spirit of discernment. Spirit of discernment. When you're in tune, you would know good spirit and evil spirits. People would call it energy today.
I would call it energy.
Yeah. That is just a pretty word for spirituality.
Right.
To be honest. And we can pinpoint good energies and bad energies. Good spirits, bad spirits.
Right.
Same thing.
Right.
And bro, there's some days I feel the good ones. And these days it's just darkness. And a couple of days ago, I had an encounter now, bro. And I couldn't stop crying uncontrollably. And then that very same morning that I felt that 20 murders. And
so it's almost like you feel like you're more in touch with the energy or the spirit that what happening around us in Trinidad and Tobago.
Definitely. World, to the world. Now a lot of people don't understand what is happening, you know. And you ever heard about CERN?
Collider, no?
Yeah. You know, on the 5th of this Monday.
It started back up.
Started back up. Which is a portal to a different realm. I don't know if you know about the book of Enoch that talk about fallens, that taught men how to make weapons and taught women makeup and sorcery and all these things. And the scripture tell you, as in the days of Noah, so shall the end be. And if you could see, if people take time to just use it as even if you don't believe, just take it and use it to line up what is going on now. He says in the days of Noah, so shall the end be. For wickedness increase on the earth. Right? And they were mixing the Nephilims with man. Same thing they're doing now. Nephilims were a different breed of human beings, right? Now they're altering DNA, hybrid human beings. all kind of cloning. Now the Pentagon send out a whole long set of information that they are in contact with extraterrestrials.
Yeah, they're making it the norm.
They're making it the new norm.
Right. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I have my opinion on that, right? But I want to touch on something. With the music, right? When you dealt with unity, you were trying to let them know that sort of fixed stereotype of Rasta and Muslim is not really the true essence of those beliefs.
Facts.
Right? But then in the rest of your songs, you're like, man, it's kind of born out religion now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask some different and difficult questions because, I won't say they're difficult, but you know what I mean? Boom. Talking different today and playing the music and feeling with that. When I play these songs, my pauses raise.
Yeah.
I just feel the spirit in the music. Right? But I have questions.
Yeah.
But for someone who burning out religion, or not endorsing it, or trying to highlight the separation it causes, you yourself, what is your belief? What is your is not a religion or is a spirituality? What would you say? Because you do quote from scripture a lot, and you follow scripture.
I follow Bible 100%.
Right.
But the Bible is truth, but liars teach it. I've come to the terms that liars teach the Bible, because a lot of things that the Bible says, you would find a lot of these people who follow in that same book contradicts what the book says. So I don't deal with the religion. I deal with our way of life. I follow the Bible holistically. I don't pick and choose what to follow. And I can't see how we have one Bible and so many different sects of Christianity. One book, one Quran, and 72 different sects of Islam.
So that is man.
That is man. But you see what destroy man is opinions. And everybody feel their opinion matter.
Well, more so now than ever with social media.
Everybody want to come on and say, well, I think and I think and I think. People who not even qualify to speak on things. People who never been in situations speaking on things. And it's the same position we in with plenty politicians and plenty musicians. Because you're singing about the street, but you're never on the street. You come in and make big statements about these who is cockroaches and who is this and who is that, but you don't be there. So you don't you cannot relate to what is going on. I see a lot of people in high society who never been on the ground and don't know what hungry feel like, come and voice their opinion, and you don't know what's going on.
Well, this is my problem with Trinidad political system. We have career politicians now.
Facts.
Which means I know about these same people since I was a child.
Facts.
So how we expect things to change if it's the same people you're pulling back.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And I mean, I do believe that system, I mean, I do believe in, you know, the right to choose and vote and thing, and choose who you want to represent you in a higher position to do different things, you know what I mean? But I believe that is one of the I think we need to put like 2 term or you could get 3 term and that is it. Next man, next woman.
The thing about that too, Matic, is how can somebody represent you who don't know you?
True.
Who don't know where you coming from.
Yeah. And I know, the funny thing is I know some situations where a man run for so and so, and he don't even live down there, you know. You know what I mean? or he grew up there and moved out when he was 5. I understand, but we feel he's a good one to put he down there.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
For whatever reason and thing. You know
and,
what I mean?
and if you notice, they don't attack real issues. They don't attack real issues.
They dance
it's more
around it.
bacchanal and confusion and who do this and who do that and personal life and that kind of thing. But we have issues. And to the people in society, the middle class and the upper class, that pass with your glass wind up and your AC blowing nice. And we and some of us go back to these gated communities where you sleep comfortable and whatever, with your security and whatever. This problem that is brewing, that we fail to ignore, would be a problem to our children, and to you. Because when Tommy's hungry and there is nothing in sight and no jobs, and we think people think they could go and party normal and go and shop normal, it's not. It is affecting us, and the more y'all choose, the more we choose to turn our blind eye to it, it just keep brewing and it getting worse and worse and worse and worse till the police don't have no control over it. So, are we going to continue to be like this? Are we going to continue to say, well, them they and we here and act as Trinidad divided?
And you know, it's a funny thing, although I don't want to get into, well, I'm going to get into this issue, because this is a real dread thing I want to talk to you about, right? And your music now.
Yeah.
But what to me, however you feel about COVID, what COVID has shown me is that something that start all the way over here, reach little Trinidad and Tobago, so the whole world we connected and things affect, and I don't know how we...
Quickly.
What?
Quickly.
Talk about quickly, and I
show
don't
how small the world is.
And I don't understand how we don't see that, you know, something that could happen thousands of miles away could affect us, and we don't even think that, you know, things that are going on in we backyard or down the road.
For real.
Do affect you, you know what I mean?
Bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, Octave is here today. We're coming to talk the things them, right? We want to get back into some tune, and then we're coming back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the grind. Trav, give me the honorable. Give me the honorable.
Judgment. This tune has so much passion, and it will make me cry, you know.
Listen.
Trouble now.
Trouble now.
I'm
telling you.
Them say chromatics.
What?
Them say them no want no positive vibes, is a negative spell and they use them under. If you not sing about girl and gun and what you have on them, the why hear them song ya. But me stand up for righteousness, conquering lion from the tribe of Judah. And it no matter what them say. Hey, man, I stand firm in Babylon. Shoulda know we are the jewels of this western land. Repent and return for save the generation. We living in the last days revelation. Hey, Yahweh, please help me get out of them religion. Help me to open my mouth when I see wrong.
Why?
Cause I'm an rebel and he's an rebel. They watching, they fighting, they trying to stop me, but I'm an rebel. Them set up them traps, them Pharisees. Give us disease and sell remedies. And them why you pay for salvation. Them digging out the poor man. Boy, credit or cash once you full them bucket. And the stash where you have, you fi bring it. One back a lie they teach us in the name of Jesus. It a take a genius. We see districts and politics deception. Them use fi catch man. Vote in the man that build house without foundation. Spirit of discernment make me see. Who are they conquer? Hey. Firm in Babylon. Shoulda know we are the Jews of this western land. Repent and return fi save the generation. We living in the last days revelation. Hey, Yahweh, please help me get out of them religion. Help me to open my mouth when I see wrong. Cause I'm an rebel and he's an rebel. They're watching, they're fighting, they're trying to stop me, but I'm an rebel. Yahweh, please help me get out of them religion. Help me to open my mouth when I see wrong. Oh yeah, cause I'm an rebel and he's an rebel. Boy, they're watching, they're fighting, they're trying to stop me, but I'm an rebel.
You're listening to the grind.
Yo, bro. Listen, I tell you, Jed, like, when you started sending them songs up, I was like, yo, all right, unity was one thing, you know what I mean? But then it's like, yo, Orlando, just go on. And I about realness too, no?
Yeah.
And we's artists, and we know we've had little chats and thing, and we could deal with the comedic, we could deal with many different facets of this gift that we've been given, you know what I mean? But when you decided to go all the way there, dog, it really touched me and it really inspiring. But I want to deal with something.
Yeah.
Because you was on our live the other day now.
Yeah.
Right? And they ask Boomtown.
Yeah.
Why these songs that we playing here tonight not playing on the other stations in Trinidad and Tobago? Right? And how call his name, boy?
Call his name.
Tommy Schmuda.
Yeah.
Right? Big up that wee boy.
Yeah,
that wee boy. He says because you are addressing certain things about the vaccine.
Yeah.
Now when I listen to these songs, I think
no
you only
song have not more the vaccine.
Maybe one you had mentioned something. Awake.
Yeah.
And that is out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs that you're probably releasing it, and it's to have more. So one song now that have a line out of it must be 60 bars of the song. And that was the excuse. Sorry, but that is folly. You dig? No.
No, you hear what going on, Matix. You see what you're doing here? See this what you're doing here? I'm so thankful that I could come and hear youths I never heard before. You even know, brother, I sit down here and say, and I watching your computer and see the list of youths in Trinidad. I doubt it so much, you know.
No, dog, it's plenty.
But they're not singing about jump out the teeter.
It have that, you know, but...
No, what I'm saying...
What you heard when you came in.
What I heard, from what I heard.
Jassy, shout out to Jassy.
Why, even if they don't want to play Orlando Octave, no problem. Why them men in gameplay?
That is, I'll tell you why. Just as you made, I mean, what to put it? The impetus of what made you decide to do that, you made a conscious decision and you say, I doing this, I about this. And that is what we did here. And I've always been about that. I make a conscious decision. I go in and try my best to lift up Trinidad and Tobago. And within this is my platform, I'm going to use my platform to do that. And it's just a conscious decision. You're funny I asked that question because I'm going to get back, it drew me to the next question after that radio nonsense that we don't talk about, right? So they never, the people on them, they be inspired to do this thing for many different reasons. Fame, girl, And I always said, Bob Marley once said, the greatest thing he could be is our inspiration. You know what I mean? So I kind of follow that mantra too. And try to inspire others to do the same, right? But it does get licked sometimes for that now.
Definitely.
And I want to ask, you know, you've had so much success from a young age in Trinidad and Tobago music. What is some of the backlash that you've financially. It's almost like you don't really depend on music financially per se.
Yeah.
So I want to get into when you made that decision, because you talk about it in your music a lot about self-sufficient man, farming, businesses, entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
And I want you have different businesses, right?
Yeah.
Right. So at what age, at what point did you realize, all right, I need to be self-sufficient outside of the music so that I can basically sing what I want?
Yeah, long before I actually got that major breakthrough, I always had business on my mind, because I've seen how it goes. If you don't click up with this crew, or if you don't tell this one hello, or be in your phone, or you follow him, or like keep it here, or even before it reach that, if you don't hail this one, and you don't like this one, and you not going to be in the mix. This is the facts. This is the facts at Trinidad and Tobago. To the youths who coming into the industry, listen to me. People just come and lie and tell you, do music. Have a contingency plan, brother. Have a contingency plan and just do music that you don't depend on the music. This is where your music would come from a real place. Because you don't have to be in tune or try to blend in for your music to play for you to eat our food. Stop that eat our food mentality. We need to be in positions where we can be true to the music. One man singing the same song 7 years and thing. Nobody being creative. It come like they cheat in the music. If you really listen it. The real musicians, and there are a lot of real musicians in Trinidad, these men get formula and they just use that and just change up some words, same key, same melody, and they've been doing that for years. Cheating the music, because to the air when people it's
sweet, but sugar could kill you. That diabetes run rampant in Trinidad and Tobago.
So we need to be true to the music, brother. And this if they don't realize they're stifling it, by doing that, this click and that click, and you have to they're killing the music.
Well, it's a matter of holding on to a power and holding on to control. People like control.
But that go on.
Yeah, that's true.
That go on.
That's true. And that's one of the things why I love about Trinidad and Trinidad dance. All them didn't depend on none of them.
None of them.
Just what they depended on? Other youths like them.
Facts.
The same age group, the same generation. You know what I mean? Yeah. But with that said, I mean, this is a rhetorical question to you. You believe that music have that power?
Definitely.
Because it have other people who go just come and say it's entertainment,
Lie.
You could watch John Wick and see a man shoot out, I mean, them thing too does have some influence too.
These brothers who come in and say these things lying, put it out there, I tell you, you're lying, brother. You come on no camera, no microphone and no radio station and lie. John Wick have a soundtrack.
True.
To sell John Wick, music was behind John Wick.
Especially in the action part.
Come on. To sell a car, music. Yeah, what ads you know play?
And you know I don't sing real jingle too. You know I don't sing real jingle.
Nothing sells without music. So brother, you who coming on this and telling people it's just entertainment, you lie. Music is frequency. We are the Most High said, let there be light, He speak that, A man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of his mouth. Music, singing is prayer on steroid. You ain't see they start to sing about gun and sing about killing and sing about these things and people dying faster.
That's where I wanted we to reach. So, and it's true though. You know what I mean? Now, as much as being a creative and being a free creative, I never chastise youths for coming and singing what they want.
Yeah.
But it almost become like you had to sing this in order to bust now, in order to get
Definitely.
through. You dig? And, I don't blame them, I blame the same system that was stifling the youths. You know why? Because they have to sing sensationalism now to catch her forward now.
True.
Because all it wasn't, artist I interview who say that out to them. I ain't gonna call the name right now.
I
Who
know
say that
plenty
out
of
to
them.
them
I know
out?
plenty of them.
Right? I used to sing so and so, you know, but and then I sing this and no.
Well, let me tell you, before you even go further. You see the men them who you know play Jassy.
And Vernon, yeah.
You see all them you two staying on positive. Always the baddest set of men. And I mean that in a hear why I tell you that. It take belly to stand in the midst of all this evil and still stay righteous, boy. Always the men, don't study that. Don't study what them running down. You see these men who standing up and defending truth and righteousness at this time, boy, it's all here, boy. It's all here.
Big up Logic one time.
Come on, brother. All them you two staying on that part in this time, despite if you ain't sing jump out the teeth and the belly full and whatever, but so them jelly and
Circle lemons. Don't forget circle lemons and 7.62
and 7.62 and the glove and this and that and that. You see the youths them who staying wide from that and staying conscious in the midst of all this, boy, all lazy men, bro.
And it says you could still be hard within them vibes too. You know? You could still come hard and you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because I come up in a genre and especially at that point in time it was a gangster thing, but when I touch that stage, you can't tell me I know hard.
Facts.
It's not hard.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
Yeah, man.
Come
yeah.
on. So we had to say shout outs to these brothers who holding that mantle in this time, yeah. In the garden, weeds and trying to be the rose still, you know. Give thanks.
No doubt, ladies and gentlemen, Orlando Octave. All right, I want to come back and I want to talk about some of the businesses and things that you've been doing outside of music, right? And let the youths and them know and the things that you probably learned as a businessman and entrepreneur. Because this is the grind. We talk about all these different things. You know what I mean? But we're going to get into a tune here now. This tune is called Warrior, ladies and gentlemen.
You're listening to the grind. The grind.
Let me go. Ladies and gentlemen, Orlando Octave live on the grind.
Man a warrior in the army. Righteousness me defend them can't calm me. And though man cool, I'm a glorified tool. Nobody feel say you can warm me. Man a warrior in the army. Be a Jezebel and vanity try calm me. Be a angels me walk with. When I talk it like we've done about what I might with. The altitude was wrong so me not join it. Come here youth, make me spool you about what's happening. While you pulling gun, you know see the rich man and them stepping in. Buy now the lands, them education system fail. Why them fighting rights and religion, them done make a decision, them send politicians on. Tell life visions, a lot of trap decisions to see why can get the youths them in a trap. Them with no agenda, them GMO fools, them with us youths when them send them a school. Tell them education is the tool when it's God. Man a warrior in the army. Righteousness we defend, them can't calm me at all. And no man cool, I'm the glorified tool. Nobody feel say you can warm me. Man a warrior in the army. Be a Jezebel and vanity try calm me. Be a angels me walk with. Me not talk it like if I damn about what am I with. The multitude was wrong so me not. I will never bow and never compromise when it come to the Most High. Man, I want the pagan. Pray and fasting, I'm stronger than a super saiyan. But racism, but them false doctrine, them idols, what them worshiping, all which is come to naught. Time for on, learn all the lies with your thought. Remember that. Them not like us and them love it when we minus. Give us a doctrine to enslave us. Wake up, you are in the army. Righteousness me defend them can't calm me. And though man cool, I'm not glorified tool. Nobody feel say you can warm me. Man I warrior in the army. Be a Jezebel and vanity try calm me. Be a angels me walk with. Me not talk it, now give them about what am I with. The multitude was wrong, so me not trying it. Father, please guide me, oh God, from enemies them. From enemies them. Father, please guide me, oh yeah, from enemies them. Will understand me when, yeah.
You're listening to the grind.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. In the army. Dog, I don't like how you know all them tune by heart, my lord. I used to tell you how much we play it on the grind. But then again, my man love music. It'll just sink in a kind of way. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, let's share up the. I want to, before we jump back in, I want to touch base with everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? Oh gosh, I wasn't taking them on, so it's been a lot. Bomber drop. All right. Recitation and melody, the two easiest ways to program the human mind. Right, facts. Was just watching a doc with Son yesterday, right? What kinds of seeds are we planting in the youth's their minds? As artists, we have a responsibility to our listeners.
Facts.
Too many false prophets. Spirituality, Kingston, is a personal thing. From we try to indoctrinate and make other person believe what you think or perceive as God is folly. All right, okay, all right. Alright, my paws raised. Carrie Dubois say my paws raised when Orlando sing. Mine too, girl, I'm telling you. Yo, shout out to my cousin MQ out there in Boston. He say, yo, the live vocals are flames performance. There's like 2 people we are listening from Boston, right? Yeah. He said, so Marv Monty says they're not playing because the lyrics will wake up the masses and they need us to be distracted with nonsense.
Facts.
Yeah, all right, yeah, man. Yes, I bless and keep him safe only, man. Speaking the truth, right? Yeah. Hey, fashionably late. Lucci, are you there? Yeah, man. Big up Lucci in the comments, man. Yeah, big up Luciano. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the grind. Yeah, Orlando Octave is live with us here today. Big up to the YouTube live stream and everybody chiming in, you know what I mean? King Stoney. One of the realest artists. Easy Orlando, always pushing the positive vibes are coming down for Kadeem, Lavo, Alicia Joseph. My favorite artist. Oh, yeah.
I'm my favorite artist.
Yeah, apparently.
Listen, I appreciate it.
No doubt. So I wanted to get back into, you as a businessman and some of the things that you're doing because you were supposed to do something today. Yeah. Also, I wanted to explain that too. A class that you're giving on the beat up.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very, 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 very interesting. What I do is, give me 1 second there. I know this little. I'm a live running here now.
Tell them come to the website, our radio.fm.
Yeah.
It have the YouTube link. Go to our YouTube. The YouTube is embedded on the website. You go see Orlando live in studio. You hear the proper audio, right? Yeah. Because the Instagram, while Instagram nice,
bootleg thing,
Yeah.
Go on to the
ourradio.fm. That's the website. Head to the website now. You can listen. You can listen to the audio, or you can go and watch the video live right now on the website. Right? Yeah. So we was getting back to what you're doing.
So I go to several communities and do Bible classes.
Okay.
So I do Bible classes on the beat up. Bible classes, South country, different areas. So different days for the week I would go up and read some psalms and pray and all that vibe now.
Right.
So yeah.
And when you started doing that?
I do not like about a year now.
Was that kind of encouraged from when you started to do the lives and do this sort of thing?
Yeah, definitely. And I reach out to brothers out there and tell them, well, this is what I wanted to do, and they were welcoming and accept it, and they be there. And a lot of people, I got a lot of backlash for that.
Why?
Bro.
For the live you're talking about, or going into the communities?
For going.
Okay.
And they were like, associating and your thing and your thing.
Borderline.
They even try to align me with this and that and whatever. But at the end of the day, like I tell these people who believe in the Bible as well. If you saying you believe in the Bible, or you believe in the Quran, or any form of spirituality, one who is not sick don't need a physician. So we need to reach the people who don't know.
Yes.
So if if me and you sit down here having this conversation, minus the live, minus the cameras, minus the brothers, just me and you here, we ain't really reaching.
No doubt. And that's the same conversation I had with Joe Vuitton, who was used to sing Trinidad dance
Yeah,
song, and then
yeah.
certain moments in the gospel on,
Yeah.
and I was saying it's like, to me it's weird that people in the gospel, because we just play a real thing that would be quote unquote gospel,
Gospel,
right?
yeah.
But it's just dope music now, and
Yeah.
it's positive music now.
Yeah.
But even like the gospel and the church or Christian, whoever way you want to call it, me, you know,
Yeah.
does want to still keep that in our box, but it's like, oh, who are you trying to reach with this message?
Exactly.
You know
And
what I mean?
that is my point. This is what I tell you earlier.
Mhm.
Why I burn out religion, you know. Because plenty things that you reading in the same book you contradict. Christ didn't stay in no church or no synagogue. He was on the streets dealing with the people who don't know. So if we keep educating people who already know, we're not doing the job.
No doubt.
So if we in a church and it's the same people forsake not the congregation, yes, we will come and strengthen up and share that energy and keep it there. But if we there every Sunday and we not seeing new faces and not seeing people who don't know,
Right.
we fail. You fail. Because we need to get the people who don't know. This is the problem, you know. The problem is the people who know keep it to themselves and leave the people who don't know. So you have to find it.
In many aside
In
from that thing,
everything.
in everything, in the industry as well. You know what
Yes.
I mean? Yeah.
Likewise, business, everything.
Mhm.
Because I don't know what is for you is for you. And I know it's a cliche statement, but your thing is your thing, Matix. A man cannot take that from you. You could run, hide, duck, jump. When the most high ordained that, brother, is that. Nobody can stop that. And people like to hug it all and block it wrong. Till men feel music is them own.
And as I always say that this thing bigger than all of we know. And it has some man and woman, right? That does feel like them bigger than the music though.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely, bro. And these, I tell you, you see when they start to melt out, they will go mad, you know. Mark my words, you know. You see these people, when this, it would leave you, you know. Nobody going and stay in our limelight forever, you know. Let me be real, you know.
Facts.
You see when it start to melt, some of them done going mad already. Because some of them done past the age and you have to show this and show that to be in the loop.
Yeah.
Because you see it withering away. So you want to be in there. So you know, as an adult with children and whatever, you doing what the children supposed to be doing.
Speaking of which, you have kids yourself,
Yeah,
Orlando?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah? How many? If you mind, I'm asking. 3.
Yeah.
I believe I see that and I watch it, I was like, and they look just like Orlando, you know, dog. Like spitting in it, you know. And so what is like, I mean, going back to, because I remember a good few years back, I think I had meet your parents somewhere at an event.
Yeah.
Were you?
Good fun. I think it was
Nah,
Wood Fun.
I
It's
think
not
it
Wood Fun.
was Movie Tongue when you was doing the thing with
with Canada.
yeah, and all of that. You know what I mean? Yeah, and so what was your upbringing like? You know what I mean?
My mom is a pastor, right? But yeah, the interesting thing about this, my mom didn't start off as a pastor. She was a partying person. And my dad would stay home with us and have us praying and reading the Bible. So while we doing that, my mom would be out partying.
Right.
No, my mom is a pastor. Right? So from coming up, she would always be in the show or something, but she's so emotional and protective that when we go to a show and she find the boxing song right, she want to fight everybody. She quarreling. So she just decided, hey, that is not, she ain't going out there. She can't deal with that.
And a pastor within what?
Baptist.
Okay.
She's a Baptist.
Okay.
So.
And what? Right. Go ahead.
So I know before Darky, I would go to church with her, beating drums in the church. Right? I would beat drums in the church, the Baptist them and whole vibe and whatever. And I started reading the Bible. And when I started reading the Bible now and understanding certain things, I end up studying the Quran. As I say, something in adding up with what I see in her, and I end up in the Quran. I didn't take Shada and think what I study Islam, and I had a lot of Islamic friends and
yeah, for sure. It's Trinidad though.
Yeah, I started to go to mosque and whole vibe and thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And I reached a point where I wanted to go back to the root of everything. This is where I'm at right now. This is what I found.
No doubt. And what was it? So I mean, when you're, her being a Baptist,
yeah,
and they decided, they see you going down this road of spirituality. Was so, like, with your pops, what was he of any religion, sect or anything like that?
No.
Or he was just a spiritual man as well.
He just a spiritual man, but
Right.
it's so amazing. I baptized my pops.
Cheers.
Yeah. And when I go to class and think, my mom would be there. So she actually listening on my teachings. I do Zoom,
right,
stuff like that, and she
Right.
actually listening. And it's a beautiful thing because it's not a war, but a level of understanding and plenty things that I would reason with her and show her, and she would be like, yeah, that's for real. And it's amazing that she wouldn't have kept Sabbath and thing before, and when I start showing her, she keeps Sabbath with me. So
it's like each one, even the younger generation,
come on,
teaching the
what
elders and
was
the elders.
hidden from the wise and prudent shall be revealed to the babes and suckling, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, Orlando Optim, live on the grind. No, but I want to get back to, I think, what I wanted to talk about in terms of the businesses, and then we go and play like one more tune, and then we could probably tie it up for the night because we have other things to discuss too.
Yeah.
But going back to the business side of things outside of music,
Yeah.
and we discussed that. Your entrepreneurialism, if that is a word, right?
Anything is words now, just make up your words, brother.
Right? Is what allowed. I wouldn't say allowed, but it didn't make you. It did allow you to say what I want to sing this. You know what I mean? I want to be independent of this system that is in place.
Yeah.
In Trinidad and worldwide, with regards to music, what I mean?
Definitely.
So, what are some of the businesses, aside from the classes that you're teaching, and how did you get into them, and what advice you probably have for other artists or any entrepreneur in Trinidad and Tobago?
The hardest thing is to actually start. Don't just sit on the idea. Start, because, all right, for example, I heard, you just play an ad where the show where Zinger was invented in Trinidad and whatever have you. But what I'm saying, where did this start? This start with a man just frying chicken in his house and selling from the yard. So the problem is just to start. Just start whatever you believe in and you think. Start it and do it.
Okay, a funny story. That is the same story with this radio station.
You just
with our radio.fm. I had the idea, wanted to do it for a long time, was shopping it, Boomtown no.
Yeah.
You did the grind already
Yeah.
on next, whatever, and I decided to leave for certain reasons, but we'll leave. Right?
If I could go in and have me going in, you could go in.
Basically, I will say it here.
Yeah.
Like, I will say that they weren't respecting what I was doing.
Right.
And for you who, as a company that have a mantra that is called live for local, you want to push your only local programming to any night.
Wrong.
I bring in money to the station via sponsorship, sponsors sponsoring this local thing, you know what I mean? And I was like, okay, cool. And then I had a kid on the way, so I was like, nah, I ain't gonna walk no night shift, bro. Come on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't come and walk no night shift.
Yeah.
And then that spurred, I shopped it by a few stations or whatever. And then I realized, let me try and, I wonder if I could start my own thing, boy. But
see?
In my mind, I was like, dog, like real work, you know? Like real work, you know? I tell my wife, I say, hey, what's going on? I wanted to do this. She said, do it. A few months later, I say, sure, because I mean, I ain't gonna be on the ball, right? She said, do it. And here we are today.
See?
Start. Now, I've run many businesses in the time, but it's the fact of start. Yeah, do it.
Just start.
You could figure out the rest later.
Don't worry, it will come. Try you see here the problem. Everybody wanna listen to the success story and I do this and I get rich and whatever. Brother, we fail. I do business and loss and crash. Enough things I invest in crash. Enough money loss and all kind of things. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't let this this hype that they are pushing and forcing on us that you must get through on self don't exist. Nobody in self. We didn't come here by ourselves. We does nothing by ourselves. Self don't exist. So don't be afraid to fail. Trial and error. And if we fail, we get up and go again, brother.
No doubt. That's how you learn.
You get wax.
No doubt.
Failing is part of the journey.
And as you just said, I mean, I draw it's all back to our radio too, right? That is, there's no self. And when I started to do this, when we started the station, is certain people just fall in who was of a like mind now. You dig? And I realized that, if you listen to the station, everybody is on the same sort of wavelength in terms of what we're trying to do here.
Stars are lying, the spirits are lying. They want to say energy are lying, the spirit are lying, brother.
I could say energy, you ain't gonna judge me if I say energy.
I ain't judging you.
All right.
But the spirits are lying. And the spirits are lying and nothing can stop it. You know what the people say, when I'm gonna give you a little story. When Nimrod started the Tower of Babel, Most I say the people have one mind. They can accomplish anything. See, when you have people of one mind, where 2 and 3 are gathered, anything is possible, brother. That is all you need, Like-minded people, and nothing could stop it. No matter if the obstacles come, obstacles must come. Goal is trying to furnace to be proven. When you get piece of gold to prove the goal, you drop acid, burn the goal. Destroy piece of the metal itself. To show, under this is the real goal. You scratch it. Some smell it, some throw it down. Oh, you mean? So in order to reach that level, you will fail and you will go through trials and tribulations. Everything not going to be sweet. You born big? Everything gonna be sweet. That can't be possible. Matix. Let me be real. That could never be possible. For our imperfections is what make us perfect. So the journey, the imperfections make the journey perfect. So we could say, hey, I know not to do this again. I know this is a bad time of the year to bring in stock. I know this is not the thing I need to invest in right now. The economy failing and all that part of the journey, brother. Don't be afraid to fail.
Yeah, no doubt. Let me get back into some music now. I want to get back into the latest one. I hear the funny thing, and I'll vex about this here, Orlando.
Yeah.
I see. Actually, I ain't gonna sell your album.
Go ahead now.
I ain't gonna sell your album.
Go ahead now.
No, the music. All right, we're gonna. Let me get into it. Musical exorcism.
Wait. I want to hear why you vex.
No, because you had to send it by me first.
Wait,
I want to hear. I see a leak of the video.
Where? Who do that?
A leak of the video. No, I think you had popped a clip and thing now. Yeah.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Probably.
Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen,
you're listening to The Grind.
All right, let me get into DJ Trav.
Diversities of the field, you have a gun in your waist and things say you're safe. Remember, life goes on beyond the grave. Many a call, but you going to be safe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
tell them, my Kanyawa, my war spiritual.
You're listening to The Grind.
Let me go again. Well, let's see what happened today, right? Well, let's be going to get into that after this tune. Let me go.
You have a gun in your waist and things so you're safe. Remember, life goes on beyond the grave. Many are called, but few going to be safe. Tell them, my Kanyawa, my war spiritual. And my Kanyawa, demon versus angels. Me our demons in high and low place. Be a spirit hiding behind human face. And I go like your bad and I know say the devil possess ya. Remove this a musical exorcism, but paganism. Children of light our sons of Edom. When righteous man talk, wicked man of his sit down. All idol gods get despised and everybody get exposed. Judgment redder than 10 falls. Be a coffins and red rose. Sons of Ezebaba get trampled. Why? And everybody get exposed. Judgment redder than 10 falls. Beer coffins and red rose. All unclean spirits of it. Sons I ever love and get Nephilims. Amorites and Anakims, Manakal Conservatives and Spare Frames. Why? Every day in the spiritual realm, them gone in church and can solve them problem. Familiar spirits, it fooling them and make them believe when them sow them seed to a man of grief. Them go and receive all the favor and blessing from the Most High. That a damn lie. Satan appear as an angel of light and make them worship a white Christ. Now the trumpet sound and every truth must be revealed. Something in me heart make me know them not real. Spirit of this Most High is what I feel. Every Israelite now receive your seal. And watch out for the wolf them in the sheep clothes. And everybody get exposed. Judgment.
You're listening to the grind.
Ladies and gentlemen, all I do active our guest here today. You just have to run back that one, you know what I mean? Lord, so much blood clot tune, you know. Go do some DJ. But anyway, that hard, you know. It's like, you know, all right, I released all this very, very powerful tune, but it come with one that is hard, dog. I was like, yo, vibe. But your war is spiritual.
Yeah. The one who's angel.
Yeah. We dealing with funny. If you're watching this, because you know we're filming the interview today, so you might see it later on in the week.
Yeah.
It's Monday. It's the grind. So we know what happened today. Gridlock.
Yeah.
You know the communities of Beaton, Silot, Port of Spain were rioting.
Yeah.
Right. What's your? I just want to know, like, what's your opinion on that? Because some. Your opinion, right?
Yeah.
But or what's your observation? What did you observe and how do you interpret that observation? There's better
this supposed to be going on a long time, you know.
Okay.
This protest supposed to be going on a long time.
No, we see it happen so many times for certain reasons.
Yeah, why I'm telling you that. This protest supposed to be going on every time we lose our life. Every time we lose our life, this protest supposed to be going on. Because they have what it takes to stop crime, you know. Brother, these people on top have what it takes to stop crime. They know. But crime is our business. Crime keeps
I know. Get him.
the lower class distracted. While those on top win the position too, grab and do what they have to do.
Like you said, you know, I believe it is Warrior. You know,
Politicians.
Where you're pulling gun.
The rich man buying all the lands. And this is why I keep telling these brothers, all these numbers that going on. Brother, the problem is not the common man. How many more need to die for us to realize it's not helping the situation? The situation not changing. What changes? For all the letters and the numbers. What changes when brothers die? What changes? Same situation, bro. So, brothers blinded. Brothers are being blinded, thinking the enemy is the common man.
But thinking the enemy is your brother.
Thinking the enemy is your brother.
No, but alright, so I want to ask something.
So, before you go, not to cut you, I think my observation, I don't want to use opinion, or opinion get us in trouble. We need not to protest just when the police do the killing. Allegedly.
Allegedly, right? Yeah.
And the brothers them did not nothing, and we hear the story change 2-3 times. First they say it was a stolen car, then they say it had a weapon in the car. All type of thing we hear. We hear the protest when allegedly a police shot another police in Diego Martin, and so why we only coming out when it's the police? We need to also come on when we know The streets wrong, bro.
Hold yourself accountable too.
The streets wrong. And the streets don't love nobody. And the streets not loyal to nobody. These brothers, men fighting for streets and fighting for names and fighting for numbers and fighting for this. And when you die and go on, they replace you, bro. Look at how much artists die. In the name of the street.
That's something I want to get into too.
Look at how much artists die. Never in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Never in the music in the world. This is the most set of artists in the world. This period of time.
Well, definitely say in Trinidad and Tobago history. And you've never seen it, one graph of artists of a certain age group too.
In the name of what? Street, boy. Street. What the street doing? The street is a destructive force, brother. This street destroying we youths, bro. This same street. And I'm blaming plenty of the sisters too. I'm blaming plenty of the sisters because these the type of guys you all keep going for. And you laugh.
I laugh because
I want to show you the power of woman now.
Gunman in your hole, anyway.
Gunman in the hole like that. Like that. But I could tell you this. Even the sisters them who like gunman in the hole, and the brothers them who professing badness and like badness, everybody feels it when somebody passing over. You feel all these sisters who like gunman in the hole to know their man die or he lock up feels good about it. No. They don't. No. But it's a persona. I blame the sisters. Because let me tell you something. The whole objective of all these things, the center of all this thing is woman. You know?
Talk to me.
When a man won the biggest chain, or he won the latest brands, or the nicest car, it's to impress who? Or to pick up what?
Yeah.
Or to pick up who? Women. Gangsters' biggest following is who? Women.
No doubt.
So they perceive that man as the alpha male. They want to be protected. They want somebody respected. Them rocking with the boss. So they like that play. So the man who seem humble and polite and well dressed and well spoken, he weak. I don't want to part of he weak. He's not in the street. She want a bad man. So when females be attracted to these type of men, every youth now want to get what? Girls. So he now want to be the dan, want to do this, want to do that to attract these female. And then now this creates a whole wave from any school coming up. Because remember, they don't hear badness on the radio, they don't hear badness in the video, they don't see fire in video and whatever. So they believe that is the type of man they need. So with that attraction that they have, and you would be shocked to see the kind of girls being in the ghetto, eh?
Nah, I know. I've heard many stories.
I know some men who would think their wives and daughters are
home in the gated community.
And they're in the street. You know?
Yeah.
Because they want that it's a thrill. But it's a dangerous thrill. And the more sisters wake up and realize they have a major part to play in it too.
No doubt.
And with that part they playing, they destroying it too. So it's not just gangsters we are against, you know, and evil, you know. We are against Jezebel too, you know. Because some of them don't know what they want, and some of them have good man home, but he too boring, and he do this and he do that, and she want to be in the street, you know. And men working hard and seeing about wife and children, and she want to be in the street, you know, brother. And this is part of the problem as well. So it's a mindset we need to change, and it's not something physical alone.
No, going back to what we was talking about, in terms of what happened today, right? What do you have to say to the people who say why it is we had to suffer, as in the common people? All right, so they went and protest these things, and it's backlog of traffic for miles, etc., and they would say, they give their opinion, but it's a sort of common opinion amongst a lot of people to say, well, why they don't go here and do this? Why they don't do this? Why do we have to suffer this inconvenience because of perceived injustice?
Like we said before, you see everything tie back in, eh? You see everything tie back in, like we said before. These people who in these communities who feel safe don't see the importance of what is happening, what is brewing under their noses, what is brewing where they pass every day, and they're not seeing it. Because for all the people who work in the capital, at one point we need to go to the capital to do whatever.
For sure.
And we pass these places.
Bush.
And you just hear about them, and you don't know what's going on. So you don't think if there is a real problem there, it's not going to affect you going to the capital. So think about it. If it could affect you going to the capital, it just affect you today. What about if it get worse? What about if men hungry in these places and say, you know what, we need to eat, and decide any vehicle coming down, any persons coming down, we going and start it.
Yeah.
We have to survive. Going to affect everybody. So why we waiting till it reach there? Why we waiting till it reach there to say the inconvenience, brother? You see, we too divided mentally, and people class it as them and them and them and them. What is we? We need to start using the word we. This is Trinidad and Tobago, brother. It's not them. And we need to stop looking at it like them. This is a problem that we have that would affect our children, and that would affect us if we don't do something about it. So continue to turn the blind eye and see what's going on, and only when it reach on the doorstep we hear, hey, they try to rob and this and they try. Why it happening? Why it happening? You feel youths don't want to work, bro? Youths want to work.
Well, we see the line by the cruise, right? By Napa and Sapa.
So tell me, you can't, bro, we sitting down too long, and like I always say, silence has gotten us nowhere. Slaves stayed silent and end up on ships. Silence has gotten us nowhere. This blind eye, we like to turn and play naive. To all my brothers and sisters in the churches, in the temples, in the mosques, it's our duty to reach those who don't know. No matter how you look at it, no matter how we try to look at it, it's our duty to help those who don't know. What Christ told you all, He said, when you give to the poor, the fatherless, and the widow, you give unto me. Are we doing that? Are we living what the Bible said? Are we living on what our beliefs say? Are we going to continue passing these places and act like they don't matter, like they are not human beings? Are we continuing to do it like a hand-me-down and not deal with people like they are real and like they matter? Are we going to continue using them to achieve what we want and then turn our backs on them when we get in the positions that we want? They've been doing this for decades, bro, and it's not working, bro. Decades. Children dying, fatherless. We have fatherless children, motherless children. We have women die with babies in their tummies, bro. Are we going to continue sitting and act like this not going to affect us? Because why? You in a nice community, and the selling point in the real estate now, nice quiet neighborhood. So they ain't go come in the nice quiet neighborhood.
Secure
neighborhood. Continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, Orlando Octave has been our guest here today. Brother, you know when we sit down and chat, Boom Talk Arm must be hot in him, DJ Trap must be want to sit down, but it's all for a purpose. And you know, I wanted to bring you here, bro. And this is our first episode back. We took a little break after the anniversary party. Yeah. And I was like, you know, let me I need to get to come and
give thanks to it, man. Know, give thanks to it.
Come and share.
Give thanks to it.
Share your observations.
Definitely. Definitely.
Right? Anything before we go? We're gonna end with what we go end with? You awake now. Awake? Or you is the code?
Awake from the intro.
Awake from the intro?
Alright. I would like to close it at prayer. Yeah, permit me to close it at prayer, please.
No doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, Orlando Octave. Let me come down on the music one time.
Most High Creator, as we come before you with nothing into our hands, oh Father. We thank you for all you have done for us and still are doing. We thank you for the food we do, water that quench our thirst. We thank you for protecting us on our going outs and our coming ins. You made day and night, you made seed and plant. All things were made by you, and without you nothing is possible, oh Father. Oh Father, we see that in these timings that there is darkness upon this face of the earth, oh Father, and we ask that you allow your Holy Spirit to manifest within us, that we may help and preach and teach thy works and teach us to our children and those who don't know, oh Father. For you are worthy to be praised, oh Master. For you say where one and two are gathered, you are in the midst. And you say your people shall be living trumpets. And we here, Father, trying to be living trumpets to continue spreading that word. In the midst of all these mishaps and trials and tribulations, oh Father, we pray that you hear us, oh Father, and please help us, for we need your help, oh Father. We cannot do it alone, oh Master. Mankind has failed us, government has failed us, oh Father, pastors has failed us, the leaders has failed us. Please, oh Master, send help, oh Father. We need that help from you and nobody else, oh Father, for nothing can save us at this point, only you, oh Most High. You are worthy to be praised, O King, Sovereign of the universe. Heal us, O Master, and guide and protect us, for without you we are nothing. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, so when it cometh my help. My help cometh from the Most High, which made the heaven and the earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Be holy that keepeth Israel, shall not slumber nor sleep. The Most High is thy keeper, the Most High is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Oh, rebuke me not in thy anger, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. Have mercy upon me, O Father, for I am weak. Oh, heal me, for my bones are vexed. My soul is also so vexed. But thou, O Master, how long? Return, O Father, deliver my soul. O save me for thy mercy's sake. For in death there is no remembrance of thee. There is no remembrance of thee. In thy grave who shall give thee thanks. I am weary, thy groaning all the night. I make my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. My eyes is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of thy enemies. Depart from me, all the workers of iniquity, for the Most High has heard the voice of my weeping. You will receive my prayer. Let all my enemies be ashamed and so vexed, Father. Let them return and be ashamed. Suddenly, O Most High, I pray this in no other name but your name, O Father. In your name we pray, O Master. So be it. So be it. Hallelujah.
You're listening to The Grind.
Brother, it was a pleasure. Keep up the works. You know we're here to show the love, to show the support, and help spread the message. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been The Grind. We go with our week? All right.
This is a conspiracy that blows the mind of sane people. And I suspect that all of us in here are sane. It is unthinkable that somebody would plan to kill an entire people. See, you couldn't think like that. But don't you think that others don't think like that?
We're sick and tired of being abused. We're sick and tired of living in fear. We're sick and tired of being manipulated. We ain't gonna do it no more.
Them killer prophets every time them try educate us. You know, organize a big pandemic. Tell me what's the purpose? Really? Is it to implement a global currency? For small businesses, global dependency. Rockefeller, Bill Gates, where is your humanity? What's the chip in every human body. False injection make them kill Papa Berkey. Ask them why them kill John F. Kennedy, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Dr. Selby. Pharmaceutical companies gotta make money. Get the youth away, away, away. How much more pressure that we really going to take? Away, away, away. Please unite for the children's sake. Get the youth away, away, away. Open up your eyes, see the true enemy. Away, away, away. Please unite for the children's sake. No unemployment at the sky high. Prices so we can buy. It's the economy bad, what a damn lie, a damn lie. So tell me who is benefiting from all this? They don't look like me and you. And then them call a Gentile a Jew. Introduce COVID to destroy revenue. And this year on the movies have a preview. Whole heap of distractions, them have a clue. Ready yourself for them digital system. Your phone cause the buggers them listening. I'm telling you about martial law. Democracy was to oppress the poor. Have you chasing occupation while them prepping war? Speaking the truth and them with hate ya. Away, away, away. How much more pressure that we really going to take? Away, away, away. Please unite for the children's sake. Away, away, away. Open up your
direction altogether.
Me fed up of the system. Now I be a victim. I forget how you doing the same thing. Gun them rights and taking life. Me want to the world in every country I'm on chat. 100,000 acres of farmland. Wow. Every get a youth a fi make it. Every get a youth a fi make it. Everybody wants this. Nobody invest. Pose up with your gun and the eye confess. And your skull get bomb. But you want shouting R and don't know what it stand for. Manipulate them brains so them can't think on them one. Carry the child so you on them a phone. Daddy did gone, mommy alone. Not teach them about job, just about grow. Me fed up of the system. Now I be a victim. I forget how you doing the same thing. Gun them rights and taking life. Me want on the world in every country I'm on chat. 100,000 acres of farmland. Wow. Every get a youth a fi make it. Every get a youth a fi make it. Both them unruly, but the gun ruly. Your slip at night, them take it off as safety. Anything slip, Shafi get plenty. Squeeze up the trigger till the magazine empty. Yet them praise Allah, go and them no follow. Put a bunch out then. Inshallah, em now we have all of that the shaitan wa. Leave this dunya and make we war for Allah. This is the
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, that's the sounds of our guest, Orlando Octave, pass through. The people still up on the live, you know what I mean? Big up to y'all. Don't forget, it's all about the grime. Every Monday night, 6 to 9 p.m., ourradio.fm. And don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube so you can get notified anytime we go live. Or if you're just moving around in the day, click on the website and just listen to the music, because we have 100% TNT music programming and you're going to be blown away, as Orlando was tonight, by the stuff that we're playing, you know what I mean? All right, don't forget, it's all about Stagger Days this Saturday with Rebel Radio, so make sure and tune into that. Shout out to our sponsors, KFC and Stag, for today, because as Orlando's still in the building, by supporting this program, essentially is supporting youths at Trinidad and Tobago to a degree, right? So big up to our sponsors. This has been The Grind, your street chromatics DJ Trav. Catch us back here next week and look out for the Who Is You segment, right? All right.
Trinidad and Tobago has given so much to the world. The steel pan, carnival, goat racing, and best of all, the world-famous zinger was invented right here in 1984, setting the standard of delicious fried chicken sandwiches forever. Get the double-breaded, extra juicy 100% Trini Zinger only at KFC. The KFC Zinger, proud to be a Trini. You're welcome, world.
When we drink it.